Alright guys, this is one of a kind collaboration episode between Guff Pass and SJK podcast. I'm like, what the fuck is happening out here? Like, and I look around, fucking Season Mams is still, bro, we are in this together. Nepal is very Nebour, Chinese. Very close to that N word you shouldn't be fucking saying. Nebour, announce and Rabindra, Nebour. I was like, what did you call Rabindra? Fucking. Who are your role models? Kura is very important, bro. Like, who do you see will be like, okay, this guy XYZ is my role model. Why is he or she your role model? And you're a young guy, very impressionable. Now, who is your role model? Who you think is successful? Just because they wear a Rolex, they're not successful.
2 years ago, I discovered one of the juiciest burgers in town, served by Tease Your Palate. And guess what? I'm thrilled to announce that they're sponsoring this video. And they've also opened a sister venture by the name Sicily by Tease. With the same service and with the same quality, they're serving you some delicious pizzas. All the details will be down in the description. Make sure to check them out.
Ready? Alright guys, this is one of a kind collaboration episode between Guff Pass and SJK podcast. And SJK भन्ने चाहिँ हाम्रो Sahat, Mams Sahat, Kasa.
Yes.
Is that how you pronounce your
Yes, Sahat, Kasa.
Kasa. And हामी Tej mo, we have had the opportunity to go to his podcast, his place, his studio and do it. And this time we thought like Guff Pass र
SJK podcast collaboration.
के चाहिँ रहेछ भनेर. And so we are here in his new spot, undisclosed location. तर, you know, it's pretty chilly as you can see from my jacket and stuff. The AC is up.
चिसो छ.
Light पनि bright छ. यहाँ चस्मा लगाइरहेको छु. दल्चीको बाना साथले चाहिँ limitless. जिसकेको shout out to Limitless, man. You guys are awesome. के भन्नु आँटेको थिएँ मैले भन्दाखेरि, let's just start from हाम्रो NWC को first before we get anywhere. So NWC 6 happening this May 3rd, your Saturday. Hopefully this episode is out by Friday, so tomorrow. And if you guys wanna come witness some good technical violence, then I think this is a good spot. And it's the first time our show is happening at Rangasala, Dasrat Rangasala ko covered hall ma. It is a milestone for Nepalese MMA भनौँ न. अहिलेसम्म हामीले अरू कहाँ गरेको थियो public venuesहरू थियो. This is the heart of a government venue. So this time our team, Mahendra Dai and I, have given more access to the production part. हाम्रो 222 Productions भनेर टिमलाई, Samin and his guys, they have taken the lead of, because I was traveling for Rabindra's fight, this, that. All I did was make the fights, talk to the fighters, made deals with the fighters, while the production, the ticketing, the sponsorship, everything this time 222 gareko. So yeah, much appreciated for them for taking some weight off our shoulders for at least one episode. So yeah, if you guys want to watch live episode, live there huncha, or you can watch it on our website www.nwcmma.com. You can buy pay-per-view and support the fighters. And yeah, this is a good way. This is a good fight. Your fight चाहिँ योपालि unfortunately 10 वटा fight थियो. तर एउटा fighter हिजो ट्राभल इन्डियाबाट हैदराबादबाट आउँदै थियो, ऊ आउनु मिल्दैन भनेर मलाई अघि भर्खर फोनमा भनिरहेको. He just pulled out, let's just say that, right? He signed the contract and then he pulled out last minute, citing some personal issues, and I didn't want to get too much. So Sonam Sharpa, the kid of Kumbu kid, you know, he cannot fight. So it is kind of sad. But having said that, there's another 9 fights going down. One is as good as the other. So yeah, Kunjan Kakshapati is the main event this time. He's fighting the Naga guy, the Kedo. So Kunjan is 6-1, Kedo is 5-1. Kunjan is our next big prospect in MMA. So yo pali chai hamro, I don't know if you've noticed, but we have tried to keep it like Newari theme.
Newari Theme.
Yeah, by the posters, like songs we're choosing, like OMG Spark music, so Kunjan is Newar guy.
Do people know you're half Newar?
I mean, the better half, yeah, the Newar. Yeah, I no, I don't think so, man.
Oh,
Yeah, people think when people at my recent encounter with people, they either think I am some Tamang Gurung types. People ask me. So I'm like, nah, son, Jojo Lapa. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, NWC. नौवटा फाइटमा के भइरहेछ भन्दा म भनिहाल्छु ल, सरी ब्रो.
Sure.
नौवटा फाइटमा अब हेर्ने हो भने it's Nepal versus India every fight. Alright? But within that there are circles. Within that नौवटा फाइटमा दुईटा is Nepal versus Siliguri, Kathmandu versus Siliguri. Siliguri pocket of supporters and fighters. Then other is Nepal versus Northeast India. Okay, rest of the cards. Northeast India, all the states that are closer to like Burma, Bangladesh, to area like Northeast India. So we have fighters from Nagaland, Newars versus Nagas, Newars versus Assamese people, and all these guys they're tribal basically. They are very proud people. You know, they are not your typical what you would call like Pele types. Also they are like chinky like us, and they come from like headhunting tribes. Like legit, they used to headhunt before, like fight among each other as tribes. So I'm trying to keep it like very tribal atmosphere in the matchup.
I think that's how Newar should be represented. Okay? Good fighters.
Yeah, we have 3 Newar guys this time. All are fighting Nagas. So it's like Newars versus Nagas.
किनकि हाम्रो तेज दाइसँग नि अस्तो कुरा भइरहेको थियो कि we as Newars are हुन्छ नि so called tagline as soft people के at this point.
Soft भन्ने कि बिजनेसमेन हैन खासमा
क्राफ्टसी हैन अस्तिको त्यो उसले गर्दा के बिकज त्यो कन्ट्रोभर्सीले गर्दा उसले गर्दा and this everybody is even to crack a joke they have to
soft त कुन चाहिँ पार्ट लाग्यो भन्नु मलाई that Sajan bro apologizing with his hands on his knees, that I felt that was the softest shit he could have done, brother. Why are you fucking apologizing for what? He went on saying sorry to everybody on a video. I'm like, bro, have some fucking balls, bro. Big ass Nepalese balls.
उसलाई चाहिँ कस्तो भयो होला कज क्षितिज अपूर्वको पनि त्यस्तै भएको थियो नि त.
क्षितिज अपूर्व त्यो मान्छे चाहिँ फेरि मेक हे वाइल द सन साइन्स भन्ने चाहिँ त्यही मान्छे हो. अस्ति जेल पसेर निस्केको ऊ होइन, अन्त चुप लागेर बस्यो होइन. त्यहाँदेखि अलिकति फेरि त्यति बेला चाहिँ फुल ऊ ब्याक आयो. फकिङ पुसी द्याट गाई क्षितिज अपूर्व.
उसको चाहिँ ल बाई बाइन्डेड पनि भयो होला बिच बिचमा त. टु नट से अन अ लट अफ थिङ्स.
Fuck that dude. That guy should shut the fuck up, man. Ani, so what's up, man? What's up with this new studio, bro? This is pretty cute. Your temporary.
अब temporary हो. I got मेरो घरतिर the original setup that I have. It's renovating. So renovation अलिअलि भइरहेछ. त्यो त्यसैले अलिकति यो नयाँ सेटअपमा till that gets renovated भनौँ न.
Bro, honestly, I feel damn proud of you, man. Just saying.
Thank you.
The work you've been putting last how much ever time we've known each other, you know. I feel you've matured also as a person. How old are you? Remind me, please.
21.
Bro, you're a kid, bro. Like, you know. So I see your stuff and you know what I'm saying. I feel happy, man, just to see. Okay, this brother, man, like honey badger types, fucking not taking no or any.
Because I remember the time that I had a podcast with you, त्यति बेला चाहिँ I really wanted to give up. Like हुन्छ नि even like 2-3 months back it was getting to a point to where the financials हरू छ नि was not because running a podcast is expensive होइन.
Is it?
Yeah, especially with the gear we have and the operation we have.
Bro, not trying to say anything, but like fucking our Guff podcast is the most cost-effective podcast ever. Dude. Like, it's just one dude like Sanjay, you know what I'm saying, behind the camera, and it's just a couple of mics, and we don't like the studio is half paid for. It's like we just gotta pay like 5,000 something like that for a month. But I think it's high time we upgrade as well. But at the same time, yeah, I mean,
I think किनकि हाम्रो त दुईजना छ नि त he's there, Hardik is there, who shout out to Hardik हैन, who's been doing all the editing, main editing अनि shorts बनाउने छुट्टै.
उचेको limp dick त हैन होला नि. उसको नाम चाहिँ limp dick त
हैन she's Karishma.
Yeah, I know. उलाई भनेको मैले.
को?
Sorry मैले तिमीलाई भनेको हैन बहिनी. I know you said hard dick, right? So I thought like you got hard dick and limp dick fucking behind the scenes. Like.
होइन.
And when you like limp dick ones, sorry, these fuckers, man.
त्यो छ जस हाम्रो अलि एक्सपेन्सिभ नै हुन आउँछ. So yeah, I'm पनि I have to
expensive हुने बित्तिकै अलिक एक्सपेन्सिभ गेस्टहरू बोलाउनु पाए नि त.
त्यो त हो तर अब त्यही त हो नि it's hard to pull off guest. त्यही त हो नि. July. It's the part of the process.
Yeah, bro. Like you should like fuck you back types of attitude चाहिँ हुनुपर्छ. I think. I'll be honest. हाम्रो पनि कस्तो भयो कति भएछ like कस्तो भन्ने हामीले पनि इनिशियली गेस्टहरू रिच आउट गर्दाखेरि लाइक आए पनि त्यो फेभर गरिदिएको जस्तो एटिट्युडमा एक दुईजना आयो कि लाइक what the fuck, like yeah, I know you're doing us a favor, but calm down, like, you know what I'm saying. त्यस्तो भएपछि चाहिँ I was like, we were like बरु आफ्नै पर्सनालिटीमा फोकस गरौँ भनेर चाहिँ तेज मेरो रिसभको कुरा भएको थियो. देन let's be undeniable first, then गेस्ट बोलाउनु त के नै ठुलो कुरा हो जस्तो लाग्यो क्या.
आई थिङ्क म त्यही रिसर्च गरिरहेको थिएँ कि आई थिङ्क योर गाइजको द मेन जिजिपी ग्याङ वर्क्स बिकज इट्स about your personality हैन. If you see other podcasts like mine which has the main problem के छ भन्दाखेरि people come for the guest के. That's the main problem for us हैन.
No, that's because you are undermining. You're a pretty cool dude, man. Let's quit being humble enough for a bit. I would hang out with you any day, bro, regardless of the cameras or not. I've met you like several times now. I've known you, like, we might not call each other every day, but I know what you're up to, as long as like. Then you are being alikati ke bhancha, you're just 21, bro, like you can't be too loud and all also, right? You have to act your age also, because most of the guests you're calling are like way 30 plus, you know what I'm saying. They have more life experience and stuff, but right now you're just soaking everything in there. There'll come a time where you
develop as a person and you'll have a lot to bring to the table, and not just podcast, outside life also you'll experience stuff, you'll travel, you'll fail, you'll win, you know what I'm saying, you'll have a thicker skin, then you'll stop giving shit also. Because I think तपाईहरुको चाहिँ के मन पर्छ भने you guys can express your own life a lot in terms of हुन्छ नि किनकि you guys are having conversation नि त. So त्यो चाहिँ अलिकति गाह्रो लाग्छ because I like to listen a lot when it comes to podcasting हैन. त्यो चाहिँ and I think that is one of the factor भन्न.
त्यो चाहिँ हामी तीनैजना ऋषभ म र तेजको कहाँबाट आयो भने हाम्रो स्कुलिङबाट आएको कि. I always give that credit to the system we grew up. For us reading books was हामीलाई त्यो म्याथ्स साइन्स यस्तो कुराहरू हुन्छ नि यो त सेकेन्डरी थियो. एकाडेमिक्स भित्र नै तिम्रो co-curricular activities like singing in choirs, like going and participating in elocution, in going everyone compulsory तिमी त्यो major play भन्ने हुन्थ्यो क्या. जहाँ चाहिँ everyone like musical Phantom of the Opera त्यस्तोको लेभलको प्रोडक्सनहरू हुन्थ्यो. Everyone has to be part of it. Either you're a choir or you're backstage or you're acting, like so over the years हामीलाई त्यसरी grind गरेको थियो where when you go out in the world, you can enunciate and express yourself at least English ma bhanera. Right? हाम्रो नेपाली त थर्ड ल्याङ्ग्वेज टाइप्स थियो. हामी बोल्नु पनि पाउँथेन स्कुलमा नेपालीमा सो एभ्री डे नोभलहरू पढ्नै पर्थ्यो कम्पलसरी तिमी नोभल पढेन भने त तिमी कमिक समिक त लुकेर पढ्ने हो होइन यु नेम इट आर्चिज तिन लाइक यो टिङ्कल सिङ्कल होइन त्यहाँनिर तिमीले टिङ्कलहरू पढ्नु पाउँदैन हाम्रो स्कुलमा चाहिँ एटलिस्ट अब तिमी नेपाली बोलेको पक्रियो भने सस्पेन्ड डाइरेक्ट घर जाने तमासा अब 1 हप्ता 2 हप्ताको लागि त्यस्तो
मेरो 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 चाहिँ के कस्तो छ भने आई स्ट्रगल्ड विथ एक्चुअली स्पिकिङ इङ्ग्लिस एज अ किड होइन अनि मैले मेरो ममले चाहिँ मलाई त्यस्तो भन्थे त पहिला आउँथिस् मलाई अनि त्यसपछि के भन्छ मेरो कजन्सहरूलाई चाहिँ इङ्ग्लिस पुरै आउने कि अनि मलाई चाहिँ इङ्ग्लिसमा बोल्नै आउँदैन भनेर भन्न जान्थ्यो अरे कि ममलाई अनि 10 सम्म त्यस्तो खासै इङ्ग्लिस त्यस्तो राम्रो थिएन कि 11-12मा चाहिँ आइबी भन्ने एउटा कोर्स गरेको थिएँ युलेन्समा गरेँ अनि त्यहाँ चाहिँ एकदम हुन्छ नि कोर्सै लिट्रेचर थियो कि मेरो
रुबिना म्याम
कसरी
Bro, I know them English teachers around town.
ए हो
रुबिना म्याम पनि त दार्जिलिङहरू पढेको खरसाङ
या दार्जिलिङ रुबिना म्यामहरूसँग अनि उनीहरूको इङ्ग्लिस त रुबिना म्यामको इङ्ग्लिस अनि तेन्जिङ म्यामको इङ्ग्लिस त रियली गुड होइन अनि हाम्रो त अझै एनवाईयूबाट पढेर आएको इङ्ग्लिस टिचर लिट्रेचर टिचर होइन अनि त्यसपछि उनीहरूले पनि धेरै पेलायो क्या हामीलाई त्यो 3-4 वर्ष
गुड टिचर के कसम हाम्रो पनि त्यस्तो थियो हाम्रो स्कुलमा चाहिँ मिस्टर जन लफिवा एन्ड्रे लफिवा भन्ने थियो जुलियस सान्टियागो फादर किनले नै होस् हाम्रो प्रिन्सिपलै थियो सबसे बेसी इन्फोर्स गर्ने नट जस्ट बिकज दे आर द फर साइड द्याट इङ्ग्लिस इज द युनिभर्सल ल्याङ्ग्वेज अब किनभने हाम्रो स्कुलमा अब मल्टिकल्चर थियो क्या भुटनिज थाई बङ्गलादेशी सिक्किमिज नेपाली लाइक लोकल त्यहाँकै बच्चाहरू नेपालको यु नो चाहिँ सो एभ्री वान ह्याड देयर ओन ल्याङ्ग्वेज अब सबैजना आफ्नो आफ्नो पकेटमा बसेर बोल्नु पाउँथेन कि अन्त लाइक तिम्रो छेउछेउमा डेस्क हुन्छ नि दुईवटा सेम कल्चरको किड्स क्यानट सिट टुगेदर डाइनिङ हलमै होस् या अलिक हगवर्ड्स जस्तै थियो हाम्रो स्कुल चाहिँ डाइनिङ हलमा होस् या तिम्रो बेड छेउछेउमा हुन्छ नि त्यो दुईजना सेम ल्याङ्ग्वेज बोल्ने होइन टाढो टाढो राखिदिन्थ्यो क्या सो यु हेभ टु स्पिक इङ्ग्लिस लाइक कमन ल्याङ्ग्वेजमा अन्त आइ एम ग्ल्याड वी आर टिचर्स लाइक द्याट दे आर द फर्स्ट साइड टु फोर्स अस ब्रो फोर्स फकिङ डाउन यर थ्रोट टाइप क्या कोही कोही बेला हामी चाहिँ अब रिबल गरेर पनि नेपालीहरू बोल्थ्यो तर आई नाउ आई सी द पोइन्ट यु नो आइम सेइङ
एक्सप्रेस गर्ने एउटा अब म एउटा के भन्छ ठ्याक्क स्टोरी सेयर गर्छु दिस इज हाउ आई बिकेम गुड एट इङ्ग्लिस होइन पछि गएर के भयो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ ग्रेड 9-10 तिर चाहिँ आई वाज इन अ रिलेसनसिप अनि त्यसपछि त्यति बेला त अब रिलेसनसिप भन्ने ट्याबु टाइप्स हो कि स्कुलभित्र चाहिँ अनि चट्ट लगाएर म चाहिँ पढाइमा त्यस्तो राम्रो थिएन कि लाइक गटर टाइप्स भनौँ अनि त्यसपछि मलाई खाली रुममा होइन नेपाली टिचर याद छ मलाई भित्र एकजना मात्रै कोही छैन युलेन्समा हो तर यो आइबी होइन कि दिस इज स्कुल त्यो क्लासरुमभित्र ल्याएर चाहिँ तिम्रो के अफेयर चलिरहेछ हो अरे के मलाई फर्स्ट क्वेसन अब मेरो दिमागमा अफेयर भनेको त आई थट इट वाज लाइक अ केटी भइ देयर इज अनदर गर्ल अब आई डोन्ट नो होइन अनि त्यसपछि तिम्रो अफेयर
एक्स्ट्रा म्यारिटल अफेयर
अनि दिस टिचर हुन्छ नि ब्यासेस मी त चाहिँ तेरो केटी चाहिँ यस्तो राम्रो पढ्छ होइन यस्तो राम्रो ल्याउँछस् तैँले चाहिँ के हुन्छ यु जस्ट ब्रिङ
दुर्गेश थापा टाइप्स
होइन पढ्छ एज इन पढ्छ एज इन लाइक सी इज भेरी गुड एट एकाडेमिक्स अनि सी इज अ भेरी टप स्टुडेन्ट खालको थियो कि अनि मलाई चाहिँ तैँले चाहिँ त्यसलाई स्लो डाउन मात्रै गरिरहेको छस् भन्दै कि अनि त्यसपछि
हिन्दी पिक्चरको
अनि अति छोयो अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ आई गट हुन्छ नि टिचर्सहरूसँग नै हुन्छ नि जसरी भए पनि मैले लिजिट त्यो पास्ट प्रेजेन्ट फ्युचर टेन्सहरू होइन टिचरलाई गएर नै लाइक घोट्या हो कि बिकज त्यो यस्तो मनमा हान्थ्यो अनि द्याट लेड टु मी पछि बिङ कम्पिटेटिभ विथ माई ओन पार्टनर विच वाज अ ब्याड साइड इफेक्ट बट एट द सेम कम्पिटेटिभ एज इन लाइक अब जेसमा पनि क्या अब एकाडेमिक्समा हुन साथ लाइक हुन्छ नि लेट सपोज टुमोरो इज अ डिबेट होइन कसले राम्रो गर्न सक्छ त किनकि लाइक मेरो दिमागमा चाहिँ त्यति बेला इफ आई डोन्ट डु गुड हुन्छ नि इट्स लाइक हुन्छ नि किनकि उनीहरूले डिस्करेज गरिरहेको थियो टिचर्सहरूले यस्तो बनाइसकेको थियो लाइक हेर तेरो तँ चाहिँ यहाँ छस् तेरो केटी चाहिँ यहाँ छ तैँले त्यसलाई डिजर्भ गर्दैनस् होइन सो तँ पनि यहीँ आउनु पऱ्यो भन्ने थियो कि सो त्यो कम्पिटेटिभनेस बिल्ड लाइक पहिलादेखि नै थियो विच वाज इन मी बिकज अफ बास्केटबल तर त्यो कहिले एकाडेमिक्समा कहिले झल्केन किनकि आई वाज नट त्यस्तो च्यालेन्ज पोक्ड भएन कि अनि टिचर्सहरूले चाहिँ डेन्जर पोक गर्यो तैँले के यस्तो गरे यस्तो जहिले गाली खाने कि अनि ग्रेड 10 वाज द पोइन्ट वेयर इट्स स्विच्ड फर मी के त्यसपछि चाहिँ होइन आई हेभ टु टेक सिट सिरियसली एन्ड आई हेभ टु स्टडी अनि त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ इङ्ग्लिस टिचरलाई लिजिट मैले न्याक गरे हो कि डे इन डे आउट अनि एक्जाम दिए हो अनि आई गट अ बिट बेटर इन इङ्ग्लिस अनि मेरो सराउन्डिङ पनि त्यस्तो भयो वेयर आई ह्याड पिपल हु स्पोक इङ्ग्लिस के अनि 11-12बाट निस्किँदाखेरि त म इस्लिन्टन पढ्दाखेरि इस्लिन्टनमा मोस्टली नेपालीमा पढाउँछ कि मलाई गाह्रो भयो कि त्यो फिडिन हुनु बिकज माई सर्कल वाज हुन्छ नि इङ्ग्लिस हेभी अनि निस्किँदाखेरि सो त्यो ग्रेड 9 ग्रेड 10 वाज द हुन्छ नि भेरी आई थिङ्क अब एज अ क्यारेक्टर बिल्डअप प्रिटी गुड बट एज अ त्यो टिचरहरूले चाहिँ वायर टक्सिक गराइदियो क्या मेरो मेन्टालिटी चाहिँ तर त्यो मेन्टालिटीले लेटर 11-12मा चाहिँ आई चोज हायर लेभल लिटरेचर के त्यही नत्र त्यो नभएको भए त्यहाँ चाहिँ पुग्दैन थियो जस्तो लाग्यो कि बिकज आइबी वाज अ भेरी हार्ड मेरो दिमागमा चाहिँ इङ्ग्लिस लिन चाहिँ कहिले पनि दिमागमै आएन कि तर 10बाट निस्किँदाखेरि चाहिँ ल अब चाहिँ आई थिङ्क दिस इज रमाइलो आई थिङ्क आई क्यान भनेर चाहिँ ल्यायो कि मेरो चाहिँ
मेक सेन्स I always say this, but like नेपालमा इङ्ग्लिस पढेको छ भने चाहिँ you have to practice this tongue twister. She sells seashells on the seashore भन्ने छ नि यो त नेपालीहरूले प्र्याक्टिस गर्नै पर्छ मा कसम मलाई चाहिँ बिगेस्ट टर्न अफ चाहिँ इज लाइक when sometimes I'm going around Tamil and there's the nice ass band, you know what I'm saying, plays the guitar, everything is so good. Then the singer comes on the mic and sings like, "She will be loved." And I'm like, motherfucker, she. It's not she will be loved. त्यो सर शमा चाहिँ while हाम्रो pronunciation, it's not cute also क्या फेरि. If it was like French accent, like, you know, mistakes hunda pani sounds like, okay, like, fuck. Abo sara shama, it's like cringy one, like, fucking, it's too close. Can't you saw it out and show it out? Like, Nepali mai feri 4-5 वटा स छ हैन, स like, what the fuck, like. So त्यहाँ अब I'm not saying म चाहिँ ओभर विलियम शेक्सपियर हो, like, के भन्छ तर we can be better.
अनि आई थिङ्क हाम्रो कमेन्ट सेक्सनमा पनि टन्नै आउने कि लाइक हुन्छ नि नेपाली बोलिरहेको बेलामा कि नेपाली बोल कि इङ्ग्लिस बोल टाइप्स के हुन्छ नि अनि मलाई हाँसो अब त्यो त निस्किन्छ त
स मात्रै पनि होइन ग र जमा पनि मिक्स हुन्छ क्या ब्ल्याक द सङ इज ब्ल्याक म्याजिक वुमन हो नि त ब्ल्याक म्याजिक भन्छ क्या कलेज हो नि त होइन सो स र त्यो ग र जमा चाहिँ आई थिङ्क वी क्यान अल वर्क एन्ड यु नो अब इफ मान्छेहरूलाई करेक्ट गर्दाखेरि इट लुक्स ड्याम फकिङ स्नबी खालके लाइक बट
इक हुन्छ
समवन सुड लाइक करेक्ट अब राइट त राइट भन्नु पर्यो नि त
इफ युआर ट्राइङ टु डेट अ वुमेन त्यस्तो भयो भने डज इट टर्न अफ
ब्रो डोन्ट कम वेयरिङ स्यान्डल्स नम्बर 1 किट्टो स्यान्डल्स एन्ड स फर्स्टमा लेट्स गेट द फक आउट चेक प्लिज ए फोन घर जानु पर्ने भयो
के भन्छ मेरो साथीहरूको त अझै यस्तो छ कि लाइक दे युज कोही चाहिँ एक्स युज गर्छ कि छैन टाइप्स होइन त्यो चाहिँ मेरो साथीहरूलाई टर्न अफ छ कि सो त्यस्तो पनि देयर इज हुन्छ नि हायरार्कियल बेसिस रहेछ क्या त्यस्तोमा पनि
त्यो पेट पिभ हो सबको आफ्नो
अब कमेन्ट
सेक्सन के हो अन्त फर्स्ट डेटको पेट पिभ्स चाहिँ what is a deal breaker for you?
त्यो अलि हुन्छ नि ककी एटिट्युडमा हुन्छ नि द्याट हुन्छ नि बोइज आर फलिङ फर मी खालको
होइन आइम लाइक नट एटिट्युड लाइक इम्प्रेसन के फर्स्ट इम्प्रेसन एटिट्युड त टेक्स टाइम टु रिड नि बट लाइक फर्स्ट इम्प्रेसन लाइक फर मी इज लाइक डोन्ट कम वेयरिङ द्याट किट्टो स्यान्डल हुन्छ यु नो हुन्छ किट्टो स्यान्डल
कस्तो खालको
त्यो ब्याकप्याकरहरूले लाउँछ नि क्या त्यो च्यार
वाला
प्लिज लाइक अरू खाली खुट्टा हो त्यो चाहिँ नलगाइदिनुहोस् हो अनि त्यही सस
मेरो चाहिँ
सस तब भनेको होइन
मेरो फर्स्ट त्यो त्यही हो एक्सेन्ट अलिअलि इन टर्म्स अफ हुन्छ नि त्यो अलिकति एक्स्ट्रा गर्न खोज्ने त्यो एउटा चाहिँ हो अनि अर्को भनेको हाइजिनै हो मेरो लागि त
हाइजिन त अब भन्ने ब्रो त्यो त अब गोज विदाउट सेइङ फकिङ यार त्यो लाइक
बेसिक हो अनि निड्स टु बी हम्बल निड्स टु बी अलिकति हुन्छ नि अलिकति मान्छेहरूको हुन्छ नि त्यो देखिन्छ क्या हाउ सी ट्रिट्स पिपल हाउ सी टक्स हुन्छ नि
बुढी नै खोजेको जस्तो गरेर भन्ने हो त हाउ सी ट्रिट्स पिपल हाउ सी टक्स वक्स हाउ सी स्मेल्स फर्स्ट इम्प्रेसन अफ द्याट
फर्स्ट इम्प्रेसन हुन त्यही हो needs not to be cocky.
Would you date a taller girl than you?
Yeah, I've dated taller people.
Taller than you?
Taller girls, yeah.
Nice.
2 inch, 3 inch.
Nice, bro.
त्यस्तो उ चाहिँ छैन प्रब्लम चाहिँ छैन
Sounds good. अनि त्यो इङ्ग्लिसकै कुरा गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ लाइक मैले त होइन तर रविन्द्र आफूले पनि हेभी एफर्ट लगाएको छ क्या रिसेन्टली टु हेभ अ मोर रिच टु हिज अडियन्स भनौँ न सो इन द लास्ट 6 months he's dialed down his English also to a decent level where he can have a good conversation back and forth and his main कुरा त कन्फिडेन्स हो नि त अब कन्फिडेन्स चाहियो मिस्टेक्स बनाउनै पर्छ अब if you don't have confidence you'll never make mistakes if you never make mistakes you'll never improve
त्यो सिकाउने तपाईँ हो
होइन त्यही छ नि अब उसले आफै एफर्ट गर्छ पडकास्टहरू सुन्छ इन्टरभ्युजहरू सुन्छ फाइटर्सहरूको त्यहाँदेखि त्यहाँ कम्युनिटी नै त्यस्तै छ न्युजिल्यान्ड अस्ट्रेलियाको मान्छेहरू बेसी छ बालीमा he lives there full time now so every day there's no one he can speak Nepali to beside Yuki and Yukiसँग दिनमा खासै त अब दिनभरि त हुँदैन नि त
बट त्यो कहिलेकाहीँ त्यो आफ्नो एउटा टेस्ट इन इङ्ग्लिस नि रमाइलो लाग्छ कि जस्तै अब खबिबको यु स्लिप गर्छ नि त त्यो चाहिँ खतरा लाग्छ
रविन्द्रले पनि त्यस्तै पिकअप गर्दैछ वेयर लाइक ही क्यान फर्म अ सेन्टेन्स इनफ द्याट एनी वान क्यान अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड त्यो सबै फर्मेसन त्यो हुन्छ नि तिम्रो सबै अब बाई द बुक हुनुपर्ने भन्ने छैन इनफ सो द्याट keep it simple, get to the point, speak to the point, and if you want to trash talk or be funny, you know the nuances of being sarcastic, being like, you know what I'm saying.
Do you think as a
speech,
do you think fighter like say it is completed when he or she can also sell themselves plus be ekdam के भन्छ त्यसलाई accurate with their words के for example अब हाम्रो Ali भयो अनि Tyson भयो their poetry their words how they carry themselves is pretty good okay
bro you just spoke about two people who really read a lot books people don't understand they read like voraciously दुईजनै so every reference they gave is somewhere they had read. They read about conquerors from the past, or they read about Martin Luther King, or anybody, like any, you know what I'm saying? They read so much. Till the day Mike Tyson is reading like stuff. So, obviously fighting, after ठाउँमा छ. The fighting भने पनि amateur fighting doesn't matter. Amateur fighting is where you learn your skills mainly. 99% of your time should be about competing and just win or lose को त मतलबै भएन amateur ranks मा. Just compete, give your best and learn from each fight. Fight at least 15-20 amateur fights. Then professional fighting, prize fighting ma पुग्छ नि त. So pro, once you turn pro, you cannot go amateur back. So by the time you are pro, you should have enough experience to at least give you that pro ko लागि bump के. So the pro मा आउँदाखेरि now you need to get people ko attention. Obviously through your fighting first. Don't get it twisted. Then after that people do hairstyle, you know what I'm saying? Like tattoo, then English बोल्ने or like नबोल्ने आफ्नै ठाउँमा छ. तर number one is skills. Let's not forget. Alex Pereira doesn't speak one single word of English, but his fists do all the talking. It is an added point. Trust me, if Khabib didn't speak English, he wouldn't be that half as famous as I would. अब कर्नरसँग फाइट गर्दाखेरि पनि इङ्ग्लिस बोल्नु सक्थ्यो नि त. सो आफ्टर दे सेन्ड मी लोकेसन द्याट बिकेम लाइक हिट लाइन अल द्याट स्टफ. सो इङ्ग्लिस इज अ प्लस पोइन्ट इन प्राइज फाइटिङ. इङ्ग्लिस वर्ल्ड ल्याङ्ग्वेज हो नि त सबैले बुझ्छ. besides some Chinese fuckers. So let's not get it twisted. And I'm not saying that. Don't get me wrong. English like joy joy gareko haina. I love my language Nepali. Don't get it wrong. My favorite language. I love Hindi too. I speak in Hindi. I listen to Hindi songs, watch Hindi movies and stuff. Like no. त्यस्तो केही छैन बट लाइक इङ्ग्लिस सबैले बुझ्छ नि त अनि जति मैले ट्राभल गरेँ चाहिँ इङ्ग्लिसले बचाएछ नि त अब त्यहाँ हिन्दी बोलेर त हुँदैन अब बालीमा हो सो इम्पोर्टेन्स देख्दैछु क्या सो लाइक देयर गाइज लाइक राहुल एन्ड अल हु आर कमिङ अप बिहाइन्ड रविन्द्र लाइक दे निड टु लर्न इङ्ग्लिस टु एन्ड बी confident enough to speak their mind and try and achieve that. And that's where people are more intrigued because like this guy fucking is walking his talk. So without being too cocky, but
you try to be as ruthless as possible with your other skills as well.
Yeah, of course.
Because as a fighter, kinaki tapaile भने जस्तै like there are certain aspects where you need to touch up on your skills as well, okay? Outside fighting as well. Fighting is in itself very important, but the other like smart moves can get you far, Khalgo.
I mean, a good management of a career can get you a long way. If you're mismanaged your career, if you take the wrong fight at the wrong time, or if you burn too fast, you know what I'm saying? Like a shooting star, burn out too fast. Needs to be paced properly. And for that you need a team. You need sound coaching, sound managers who have your back, you know. Who are not trying to take advantage of you, but have the best interest of you for you.
Because especially in Nepal, people, fighters, they have the vision, they have the ability to fight. But kaso cha bhandakeri I've seen people get used first because they cannot they're trying to promote themselves as well. They're trying to
talking about who, like fighters or the
fighters नै so उनीहरुले आफूले प्रमोट पनि गर्न खोजिरहेछ सबै गर्न खोजिरहेछ
छैन गर्नु खोजेको कोले पनि
I mean I from people who have talked to some.
Nah bro, no one has promoted themselves. I'll be honest with you, if there was any one fighter who has correctly promoted themselves and their skills, I don't think I can name one. I'm not मैले मेरो एक्सपिरियन्सबाट ट्रुथफुली भनेको नेम वान फाइटर हु
मैले अस्ति म्याक्स बस्ने द्याट्स व्हाट आई हेरेर मैले सुने अनुसार उसको उ गरे अनुसार
म्याक्स बस्ने come on brother, I'll give you like I know he's marketed himself well but go dig up on some substance, like there's no substance there.
होइन मैले प्रब्लम चाहिँ के देखेँ भने he's trying to be everything at the same time जस्तो लाग्यो कि
I don't know bro, I don't want to talk about others man, to be honest. So like but there are skillful fighters, don't get me wrong, but they have been mismanaged all the entire lot. Because now I'm a manager, I can tell okay, number one, there has been a lot of blind loyalty too by the fighters. It's their fault. They didn't have the balls to stand up when the time was like, yo, like I'm just blindly being loyal to you, and you have not delivered on the opportunities you promised you'd deliver.
But I think you as a coach have strategically built Rabindra जस्तो लाग्यो in terms of other aspects. Okay, he focuses on fight. You train him as well.
He focuses on what's most important. Don't get it wrong. Everything else is like smoke and mirrors. Nothing else counts if you're not a good fighter. So Rabindra doesn't like all this social media. He doesn't like going on podcasts. Like that's what I do for him. Like I'm here singing his praises. You know what I'm saying? That's my job. I can fight too, but like, you know, so that's a good point too. Like,
would you like in the future to train other people as well?
I am training like 20 different killers right now. What future? This is the future. Just because like they're all amateurs. Rabindra just a pro boy. I'll sing their praises too. Their time will come, but fucking show me the work first. Don't expect the same amount of attention I give Rabindra to a 2-0 amateur. There are other coaches, there are other ways. You come, get my attention first. I cannot give everyone the same attention. When your time is coming, I'll give you the right attention. So right now, Rabindra ko time chali rahecha. And my guys understand that too.
So let's हुन्छ नि अब भ्युअर्सहरूलाई पनि मेक देम अन्डरस्ट्यान्ड द डिसिप्लिन इट टेक्स टु बी अ फाइटर होइन स्पेसिफिकली के बेसिसमा कुरा गरे भन्दाखेरि अस्ति पनि तपाईँकोमा पनि पडकास्टमा थियो अनि त्यस अदर
अस्ति
पडकास्ट
तिम्रै पडकास्टमा यो क्वेसनहरू सोधेको कुनीकोलाई सोधेको जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई
अनि मैले सोध्न चाहिँ के सोधेको भन्दाखेरि
सोध न
के भन्छ बिकज अ लट अफ पिपल गट ट्रिगर्ड वेन दे सेड हुन्छ नि आई थिङ्क तपाईँको पडकास्टमा पनि भनेको थियो द्याट यु एज अ फाइटर वेन यु आर बिङ इन अ रिलेसनसिप द्याट डिक्लाइन्स योर लेट सपोज देयर इज अ प्रोब्लम
यही क्लिप थियो होइन कुनै
त्यही भाइरल गएको होइन
मसँग त होइन होला
तपाईँकोसँग पनि पडकास्टमा भएको छ फर्स्ट पडकास्टमा पनि यही कुरा भएको थियो वेयर पिपल डोन्ट गेट द माइन्ड सेट अफ हुन्छ नि फाइटर्स
I saw this your clip with someone recently. Right?
त्यो पनि छ तर तपाईँसँग पनि यही कुरा पनि भएको छ क्या पहिला
Okay. What was the question, bro?
क्वेसन
Like full
चाहिँ
question.
फुल क्वेसन चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि द डिसिप्लिन इट टेक्स टु बी अ फाइटर and why coaches and coaches are against fighters being in a relationship.
I'm not. Let's get it start. Let's get that clear first. I'm not against fighters getting relationships. I'm not. I'm just against the thought that the fighters decide to be a fighter first. That takes 100% of what you are from the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep. If you aren't doing 100%, there's somebody else doing 100% whom you'll fight one day. A guy like Rabindra, he'll kill you in 1 minute. I'm not thinking about their personal life, but I'm thinking about their health when they fight. And this is not a basketball match where you dunk on someone and act tough and shit. Out here, someone's fucking literally. You saw what happened, Rabindra Guff.
Yeah.
Not just about like flexing and and one. Shut the fuck! I'll punch your face right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Real consequences. Not throwing a ball in the hoop or not trying to kick a ball in a net. This is a real sport with real consequences.
Yeah.
So when a person gets into a relation, it takes away their time and energy away from the sport, where they should be focusing on building their name, building their skills, building their portfolio, building their experience. Recently, it happened with a young kid. I had to kick him out of the team. Yeah. I don't want to take the name, but everyone at my gym knows. He fought 2-3 choti. He was really good at the start. Young kid, 16-year-old with the biggest prospect in his career. I think the best prospect I've seen in my life. I'll tell you this story. I've never told anybody, okay? So, like, he trained with me personally. I personally made sure he would be a good fighter. This was a personal task of me, okay? So, 16-year-old, he started training with me. Then by the time he was 17, 18, he became like decent, one of the better ones, with immense prospect. Damn me. Ju, height my height, qualified. Then he fought a few fights. And I think every fight his like training level decreased. Every fight his performance was decreasing. He could not get finishes. He was dominating the fights, but he could not get finishes. So every fight was going into more boring decisions, man. And one day I called him to the side. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck? Like you're not performing well. Is it something wrong? This, that." Then he tells me I've got into a relationship and like training he starts fucking like crying over his girl. Some issue with his girl and sparring this motherfucker is crying. And I asked him, why are you crying? He's a 18-year-old kid. He said, like, my girlfriend is that. Like, I don't want to get in too personal, but I'm like, what the fuck is happening out here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then I told him, bro, like, come on, man. Like, this is not the time. If you really want to fulfill your potential, this is not the time. Time will come. Trust me, you're a good-looking fellow, man. Like, you will get best of the best girls down the line into a relation, like smart-ass ones. You know what I'm saying? So I gave him my personal opinion. He asked me and I gave it. I said, like, this is not the time, this, that. Then he acted like he understood and shit. Then he goes home and he writes me a long-ass message. Like 10, 11 p.m. at night. I think it's something emergency, so I open my phone and go through it. Then he goes on a tear about rant, full on rant about like how I'm being a biased coach. I'm not, because I didn't corner him, because I have to go motherfucking commentate too. Right? I didn't corner anybody. My job is done in the gym. You know what I'm saying? My job is to plan your training, to bring in other coaches, to coach myself. My job is not to spoon feed you, carry you into the cage and fucking like wish you luck till the end. I have other jobs I gotta do too, right? So this fucker writes me a rant saying like, you give only Rabindra attention, like right now you are not giving me attention, but when I become big name you'll come then. I'm like, what? Something's wrong out here. I think like your head is up your ass, brother. Like I called him the next day. I'm like, what do you mean, bro? Like I don't want to get through in a rant on a text. Let's talk man to man. Like sit down, let's talk. Then he didn't have anything to say. Then I held him against word and I like showed him, what do you mean by this? You're comparing yourself to Rabindra. Like calm down, bro. Like तेरो 2-3 वटा amateur fight भइरहेछ अहिले जुन चाहिँ राम्रो तैले फिनिश पनि गर्न सकिनस्. ट्रेनिङमा अरु कोचहरु यो भएन. Then he goes home and tells his dad like strength conditioning मेरो पुगे, like just excuses. You know what I'm saying? And his dad comes and goes behind my back to my gym partner, says like त्यो लक एन्ड रोलको स्ट्रेन्थ कन्डिसनिङ पुगेन. सबैलाई पुगिरहेछ, मुजी उसकै छोरालाई मात्रै पुगेको छैन. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I pay other coaches, like boxing coaches, to come to the gym to teach these fighters boxing. Some guys use it. Some guys are busy going to dates. They don't want to do boxing, extra hour of boxing. The girl is waiting somewhere. Fucker goes on the bike. Yeah, everyone is training. So his skills have stagnated. But in his mind, his ego has bloomed. Like, but skills are... You know, if diminishing returns on your skill goes if you don't keep training. Right? So after that, I was like, bro, this guy, man, I'd rather don't want this guy in the team. Even though I'll tell you, bro, I had more hopes about him than Rabindra. Like future, he could have been. I'll tell you why he could. Because if he wants to come back to our team, like he has a long way to like change his attitude first, start from zero again. Because I'm not gonna forget the mindset he showed me. He showed me his real self to me, what he really felt. So he was the youngest guy in the kid, and obviously when you're in the केटाले जिस्काउँछ यताउता गर्छ नि त. अब you're in the youngest, there's a bunch of fucking killers, like 20 of you. He's the youngest, but with the best prodigy, I would say. Guys give him a tough time just to make him a man. Fucking soft ass motherfucker, like. Then I confronted him. I said, like, bro, you need to earn your way up to the amount of attention Rabindra is getting. Confronting me as a coach with a long ass rants, like, अहिले amateur हुँदा त you're not in my corner. अब you'll only come to me. You won't be in my corner when I become a pro. I'm like, bro. Then I wrote to him, bro, calm down first, right? Talk to me with a little respect. You're crossing the line now. Because he was damn disrespectful, to be honest. Then that was one point where I was like, man, I think maybe I'm giving the guys too much, like... Slack, man. Slack, like, too much. I'm giving the guys too much of me also. They're taking it for granted. So there are other guys that are awesome. They understand, right? I got other things to do as well. Like, because I'm not cornering them. I coach them. My job as a coach is done in the last training. Now it's them. I'm not going to go fight for them. Like when they're in a certain position in the ring, in the cage, they should hear my voice in their head. Because we have drilled that same position in the gym. It's not me in the cage, ma मैले instruction दिइरहेको भन्दाखेरि त्यसको दिमागमा हुनुपर्छ के त्यो आवाज. Then my job as a coach was done well. Like त्यो fight डेमा त अब त्यो अलिकति mental अब support दिने मात्रै त हो. Once it's in the cage, the action is on. Like खासै सुन्दैन पनि के कोचले भनेको. So yeah, girls, man.
I think number one के हुन्छ नि मैले यहाँ अरु.
And this is the story of like from the time immemorable खालके हुन्छ नि. Not just in fighting, in a lot of things, bro. A lot of things in life I've seen. My own really good friends, you know, like I would say like pick a good girl, like who is really supporting. I mean, I have seen guys who have been in a relation and the partner is so like supportive, understanding, like they will do anything. So I'm not saying don't. It can be a distraction. At the same time, it can be a boost. You will never understand. So it's on you to know, okay, is this a distraction? Do I need this fucking drama right now at 2 a.m. while I should be sleeping and recovering for tomorrow? Or do I need to, like, you know what I'm saying, get involved? Like, what the fuck? I would say, guys, like, come the fuck on. Like, you know, have some balls and ride with it.
What I was saying was you should never go against the people who are trying to teach you. I think.
No, but sometimes some people teach shit, bro.
No,
You need to have enough sense, street smart, to be like, yo, okay, the information, okay, I likes, I use one. Like, some people just talk shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Just take it from one ear, like, let it go. The filter system, the timi on the timro dimag, the filtration, right cheese rakne. Some people teach shit, bro. Like, what the fuck? I see some gyms around town teaching shit technique, calling themselves MMA and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'll be honest, I'm not here trying to, like, light my own ass on, like, blow my own trumpet. But, like, MMA ko standard, Nepal ko MMA standard, eti bhanne huncha ni ta. You know what I'm saying? We cannot come down. And I'm not talking about lock and roll. I'm talking about the entire MMA combat sport community, because recently Rabindra ko tele tyaha perform garepachi we should, everyone should be level up. Right? They should. But then I look at some gyms, bro, like fucking teaching like shit technique and calling themselves MMA and like, and the mats never lie, bro. The mats never lie, it's okay, you might come on podcast and talk shit, you know, but when you really come to the gym, it never lies. Yeah, maybe you can talk shit a little bit and hold some people for a few months, but eventually it never lies. Expose one. So yeah, I mean, that's on you to know, okay, what is smoking mirrors, what is just a marketing fucking gimmick, what is the real place, say. You need to experience it for yourself and not just take people's like word for it, especially gym culture kura garne ho भने चाहिँ के. I don't know अरु केहीमा सिकाउँदा के हुन्छ, but I'm specifically talking about MMA, jiu-jitsu, kickboxing, boxing stuff.
I'll share a story recently happened, I know यही कुरामा, where I'll try to make as vague as possible so that I don't get sued, हैन. अनि त्यस बेला चाहिँ के भएको थियो,
trust me, नेपालमा no one's fucking suing you.
So के भएको थियो भन्दाखेरि two people अब एउटा वर्क प्लेसमा, and then what they lost a certain thing which was owned by the business के. अनि उनीहरुकै हातमा थियो, उनीहरुले चलाउँथ्यो, अनि बिजनेसले चाहिँ हराएपछि त अब तिर त बन्छ. तिर भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ उनीहरुले चोरेको त हैन, तर अब तिमीहरुले गर्दा हराएको, तिमीहरुको सर्भिलेन्समा हराएको, सो द्याट लाइक पे अप हुन्छ नि. इफ यु डोन्ट वान्ट टु पे अप, तिमीहरुको स्यालेरीबाट बिस्तारै बिस्तारै काट दिन्छौँ हामी. अनि त्यसपछि दिस गर्ल ह्याड द बल्स टु बी लाइक, मलाई तिमीहरुले चोर जस्तो फ्रेम गर्यो अरे, चोर जस्तो फ्रेम गर्यो, नाउ यु डोन्ट टक टु मी, यु टक टु माई लयर अरे, हैन. सी स्टार्ट स्प्रेडिङ रुमर्स के, हाउ पिपल हुन्छ नि त्यहीँकै मान्छेहरूले फ्रेम गरे होला, हामीले त गरेको छैनौँ, एन्ड टकिङ सिट अबाउट द ओनर्स, लाइक त्यस्तो खालको के. अनि आम लाइक ब्रो, लाइक हुन्छ नि, इफ यु तिमीले गरेको छ, तिम्रो सर्भिलेन्समा हराएको छ भए एटलिस्ट ह्याभ द बल्स टु बी लाइक मैले हराएको, अनि हुन्छ नि टेक अप द इनिसिएटिभ टु बी लाइक आल प्ले जसरी पनि, सरी केही पनि छैन, एन्ड देयर लाइक टक टु माई लयर टाइप्स के.
They didn't own up to the mistake.
मिस्टेक पनि ओन अप गरेन, प्लस अब हुन्छ नि अरू मान्छेहरूलाई हामीसँग हिँड्यो, यो ठाउँमा नबस, लाइक त्यही सर्कलमा हिँड्यो कि. I was like, what the fuck हुन्छ नि, how fucked up do you have to be यता to speak that way के. अनि I was like,
yeah, what's your point with this story?
Point चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि, I don't think you should know हुन्छ नि who's giving up the best for you, हैन. अनि त्यसपछि if you do shit, own up to it खालको के, rather than I know I'm the best or I know I'm right, see who want the best of you and actually हुन्छ नि acknowledge that भन्नु खोजेको. That's my point.
No, it's hard to sometimes like look past that curtain, initial veil of fakeness हुन्छ नि मान्छेहरुको. It's hard to only over time थाहा हुन्छ नि त. First impression ma some people can really mask their true self and portray themselves as someone you'd like to work with or has the best interest of the company or you at heart हुन्छ नि. And over a period of time, slowly there'll be signs. Okay, this fucker has nothing but his own head up his ass. Like he or she has his own head up their ass, and the head up their ass is so high up that fucking, it's hard to even talk to them at some point. And there is no. Then after that, there is no accepting mistakes. It's all everyone else's fault. It's never your fucking fault. Instead, you use your fucking mouth to gang up. Exactly. I've seen this, bro. Like with my own work, relations, and they just try and sabotage you. And whenever, अब त्यो बहिनी त obviously काम गर्दैन होला नि अब त्यो कम्पनीमा.
Kicked out.
अब झन् ऊ अब kicked out होस्. त्यो बहिनी बाहिर गएर full defame गर्नु खोज्दिन्छ क्या अब पछाडि amount of word and it's a loser mentality, bro. Loser fucking mentality. Not going anywhere.
Never going anywhere.
So yeah, that's that, man. Manseharuko initial impression. But they say first impression is the last impression. Yes and no at the same time. Yes, it is the last impression, but at the same time, you can't judge somebody completely first impression. You know what I'm saying? There is something behind that. Overly friendliness, overly freaking, you know what I'm saying? Guff.
Are you quick on
gaslighting fuckers?
Catching up on gaslighting?
Thanks to God, man. A few intelligences God has given me and few God has taken away from me also at the same time. Few intelligences I think I'm really, really good at if I had to because 7-8 intelligence if I had to look at it. I think my intrapersonal intra afu bitra nai and interpersonal intelligence mero high cha ke. If I had to grade myself, I really know what's happening inside me, how I think, how I portray myself to myself, intrapersonal intelligence, and how I portray myself, my ideas, how I have a conversation, how I listen, how I answer, how I reply. त्यो पनि मलाई राम्रै छ जस्तो लाग्छ. लाइक अनि अर्को स्पोर्ट्स इन्टेलिजेन्स अलिकति राम्रै छ. यो तिनटामा चाहिँ आई थिङ्क मेरो फर्स्ट 3 चाहिँ यसमा हुन्छ. Kinesthetic intelligence भन्छ जस्तो लाग्यो. Kinetic or kinesthetic, sorry, my bad. And the ones I suck at is mathematical intelligence, bro. I got that's my least favorite. Zero. Then after that, spatial intelligence पनि मेरो हाउडे छ. लाइक यस्तो ड्रइङ हुन्छ नि घर बनाउने. अब बच्चामा हुँदा त्यो कुर्सी बना भन्थ्यो कि मेरो कुर्सी चाहिँ म्याटहरू जस्तो हुन्थ्यो. खुट्टा यसरी सुतिरहेको टेबल टाइप क्या. त्यति बेला मेरो ममले थाहा पाइसक्यो यो आर्किटेक्ट चाहिँ हुँदैन. कसम भनेको त्यो भयो. अनि अर्को हाउडे चाहिँ मेरो
क्रिएटिभ. आर यु क्रिएटिभ?
क्रिएटिभमा पनि छ नि. लाइक म्युजिक आफ्नै छ. लाइक के छ मैले नामै बिर्सेँ. हाम्रो स्कुलमा एउटा टेस्ट भएको थियो क्या when I'm grade 12 एउटा स्कुलमा होइन कलेजमा आई थिङ्क साइकोलोजी क्लासमा चाहिँ ओके तिम्रो इन्टेलिजेन्स केमा हाई छ त्यो थाहा पाउने टेस्ट थियो कि मेरो चाहिँ यही थियो. लाइक इन्ट्रापर्सनल इन्टरपर्सनल चाहिँ मेरो अवेर छु अरे. लाइक आई मिन विदिन माइसेल्फ एन्ड विथ समन आई हेभ अ रिलेसन विथ एनी रिलेसन लाइक बिजनेस or work and stuff.
How quickly did you find how much time did it take for you to find out what you wanted to do in life?
I still don't know what I'm doing. Like, what are you talking about, man?
Because I think because Kosto, in what sense, you know where to put your energy at. Okay?
I can't even ask you the same question because I was 21 once upon a time, and fuck, you don't know anything when you're 21. You know what I'm saying? I can ask you and you'll tell me some bullshit, and I know this fucker. Tomorrow I'll come and it'll be something else. And so sorry, what was it called?
Kina भन्दाखेरि I'll tell you why, because I see you, होइन, you have a goal, होइन. As of right now, when I see you, you have a goal in terms of where you want to put your energy at. And you don't care about money, you don't care about those.
I care about money, don't get me wrong.
How I see
पैसा फेको तमासा देखो भन्ने चाहिँ मैले recently बुझ्दैछु.
Yeah, but you have a sole goal in terms of where you want to put your energy. And then I think I am in a state where I don't know where I want to put my energy at.
You talking with me?
Yeah.
You're asking me?
Yeah.
अहिले चाहिँ कस्तो छु भन्दाखेरि maybe last time I was at your podcast, I was in a different mindset. Out there was there were like rumblings about some fuckers, like not even Nepalese guys, in coming to Nepal and talking about like representing Nepal, talking about being Nepali, more Nepali than Rabindra and I, in some fucking gyms around town. They are more Nepali than Rabindra and I. All this stuff, right? Trying to get our attention. And I was kind of mad, like, at that time. Mad? I wouldn't say mad. I was just like, yo, you, like, calm the fuck down. You guys are guests, right? You guys are almost like, I don't want to use the word, but you guys are working like slaves to your current, the gym you were working for. You're not even Nepalese. You're working in Nepal. And now you want to talk about being more Nepalese in this pursuit of MMA than Rabindra and I. That just showed me, okay, these guys want some smoke, whatever. So if you remember last podcast I came to yours, I was like fucking a little mad at people, you know.
Yeah.
So that story is done because those fuckers are not in Nepal anymore. I don't know, they didn't pay the tax or some shit like that.
Yeah. Reported.
I don't know, but I'm just joking. I don't know. So I don't know, man. God, good luck to them, right? I wish them nothing but the best. But there's no way you're more Nepalese than us, bro. You know, you're from India, bro. Calm the fuck down, bro. You know. So this particular, I was now recently. Then I was like, I went back and I spoke to myself. I was like, why am I mad? Why am I mad? Like, just because they said they're more Nepalese than I am, why am I mad? Like, that should not be bothering me at such a deep... Yeah, that should fuel me, but it should not make me mad, get emotional, right? So I had a long talk with myself and I was like, bro, you just do you. You just keep doing whatever you're doing every single day, 7 days a week, twice a day. And the results will never lie. The results like NWC, lock and roll, will never lie. No one can take that away from me. Like, so I changed my energy toward just me, my team, whatever I'm trying to do with MMA especially, right? And the goal was, I said from day one, the goal is to be undeniable. Like in MMA, in Nepal at least. First, then we go Asian level. We are getting there. Right? Then we go global level. We have plans, bro. Rabindra and I, we had 10-year plan. This is just our third year. So we are hitting our targets. And tell me, bro, one fucker around town who's said it and hit their targets. Like, I'll wait. I only hear people gaslighting, bro. And you can ask me anything, bro, right now. Like, you can ask me anything, I'll give you the answer because I have nothing to hide. My proof is in the pudding. On the full blue, like, blue to God on the blueprint. Yeah, blueprint. A certain way. Mohinder Dai, my partner in NWC, Tony Dai, Pompma. There's so many people who have been a part of my journey, who is behind my back supporting us, wish the best for us. But at the same time, there are people who fake as like fucking they have the best interest of Nepal in their heart, but they got nothing but bitter, fucking salty attitude towards us, you know. And I don't even care about nobody. I'm much अहिले त्यस्तो point so because I'm in my own path, you know. They can try and step on my shoe. Ain't nobody stepping on my shoe, brother. Like,
was there a difference between when, let's suppose, you come out to your fight and winning, and how people have perceived you now versus
the people? I find it funny. People look at my podcast. Some podcasts I'm really funny. Some podcasts I'm because Team Roads is basically fluctuate on. Then okay? I see you. You're that centered guy. You're personalized that you are centered. You have the right questions sometimes. Sometimes you don't ask the right questions. You know what I'm saying? Because you're young, bro. Like nobody has started a podcast when you're like 19, right? You started when you're 19, right? So nobody has done that. Right? You are learning with trial and error. Life experiences. Like when we started podcast, we were in like 27, 26, like that. So we had already lived
most of the time.
Yeah, so we had shit to talk about and stuff. But you don't have that because your life and your podcast is going simultaneously, and maybe in the next 10 years when you look back, you don't even recognize the first episode go you. Right? So sorry, what was the question? How did I get your
question? I also got lost. I think we were talking about life in general.
Oh yeah, I don't know people. So what people? So I have like different personas and different. As I'm in Lil Zola खालके Lil Zola हैन न Lil Zola feels ma. So the Collywood भन्ने गीत निस्केको छ नि चट्टा बिच्चाको गीत. So yeah, some people tell me like they come to the gym, right? I'm pretty cool dude, man. As long as you're not bothering anybody at the gym, I'm super friendly. Like I'm not that fucking like the guru. I hate people when say guru, all that formal relation. I don't. Just call me by my name. We're good. Just come do jiu-jitsu. Let's roll, learn some things, make friends, go home, come back again. I want to keep it a very friendly, because not everyone comes to the gym thinking they want to be a fighter, right? 90% of the guys and girls who come to the gym, they just want to do it for fitness. They just want to learn some techniques so that when shit hits the fan, they can punch or choke somebody out, right? That the confidence down. So I treat them like that only. I'm not trying to fucking put them through a camp or something and break their will, or like I'm not David Goggins like that, dude. Calm down, right? So, but those, if you come to the gym and you tell me first day I want to be a fighter, like coach me like a fighter, then it's a different eyesight I look at you with. Then you cannot be like these people who are there just for fun, right? If you want to be like Rabindra, I will treat you like Rabindra. You have to live like him. You know what I'm saying? So to different eyesights, I look at people and think, and त्यति बेला मेरो persona change हुन्छ अलिकति. So when I'm with the fighters, I'm a little more intense. I'm not their friend. I'm not there joking with them. Fucking, I'm their coach, right? So when I'm with the passion people, I'm just more friendly and light. But when I talk to the passion people, like new people, they come and they tell me, bro, I thought like you're damn intimidating, this, that. I'm like, bro, just because like English ma ek dui line bolne bittikai kya intimidating, bro. There's so many people around Kathmandu talk English and talk bullshit like half the time. And I'm like, bro, I'm just like any of you, like, you know what I'm saying? I like the same things you like. There's nothing different. It's just, I know what I want. That's to be undeniable in MMA, coaching, promoting, managing. I couldn't be a fighter. I don't go around claiming I'm a fighter. I never did. I never call myself a fighter. I just know how to fight. Doesn't make me a fighter. I never could make it like a fighter because the dedication that it takes to be a fighter, it was a little late in my career. I didn't get the opportunities to fight amateur MMA when I was ready and peaking. So after that, I made a decision. Okay, I gotta put the same effort and be a young coach, bro, that can still train and fucking beat up fighters. Be a good training partner, study their moves, plan their career. So I don't have a set goal. I would say. But one thing I know is I'll do this for another 15 years max. By the time I'm like 45. Right? And then like I'll just calm down. By then there are other coaches, other people who will replace me. That I know for a fact. I don't want to be pushing this MMA stuff in my 50s, you know. So yeah.
Let's talk a bit about China. कस्तो भएको थियो के
तिमी पनि घुमेछौ हैन चाइना?
China never been there.
Okay. I think you might like it, man. Like me personally, like I hated their food. Fucking stunk like
I
shit.
thought Chinese food, like मलाई त Chinese food मन पर्छ. Why?
थमेलको चाइनिज अर्कै हो नि त त्यो हाम्रो त्यो प्रोभिन्सको चाइनिज अर्कै थियो यार. फक यस्तो गनाउने त्यो सेसमी ओइल हो कि आई डोन्ट नो के टिमुर हो
टिमुर होला.
हाम्रो मुख खाँदै मुख त्यहाँ त्यो टर्राइसक्यो क्या अब के चाहिँ अन्त किन हालेको खालके. I'm not kidding bro, like I was eating हैन, I threw up. Chinese food वाक वाक त्यो तेल बेसी भएर के. I was like bro I can't do this man. I was missing घरको दाल र रोटी अन्डा. मलाई त्यति भए पुग्छ. दाल दामी चाहियो, हल्का घिउ हालेको, रोटी राइस whatever, or like अन्डा र फ्राइड आलु हुन्छ नि त्यति भए. I don't need anything, right? So China bro, I think the best experience was we got to go to that Shaolin temple where that I Show Speed Bunny was there previously like a week or so ago. So we went there, like did our like sightseeing, this that was pretty fun.
Then if food ko hisabma, then how did Rabindra dai manage his food then?
No, we weren't eating. He was weight cut ma थियो नि त. So even I didn't eat. I just tried eating once. I could not. म पनि रविन्द्र सँगै डायट मा थिए भनौं न. He was on the weight. Then the fight बाकै भोलिपल्ट we left China. We didn't stay long.
मैले सबभन्दा हाँसउठ्दो देखेको भनेको चाहिँ the interaction between you and the those two people who were trying to हुन्छ नि be like the promotional act गर्न खोजिरहेको थियो. त्यहाँबाट चाहिँ I click through the YouTube video because like हुन्छ interesting लाग्यो. What के गर्न खोजिरहेको थियो उनीहरुले?
So blue corner चाहिँ सबै international fighters थियो. Red corner चाहिँ सबै Chinese fighters थियो. Right? So they wanted to make some drama for the TV, right? It's at the end of this drama, a big drama show भन्छ नि Triple G ले त्यही न खासमा. So some kind of like tussle भनौं न, some kind of act for Chinese people लाई त्यही मन पर्दो रहेछ नि त. What works here doesn't work in China. What works in China vice versa, right? So त्यहाँ चाहिँ there are people like अलिक pushing, अलिक dancing, अलिक dialogues before the fight types को रहेछ. So they came with a script saying like this guy is gonna tell you like you tomorrow he's a magician and he will show you a magic trick. And तिम्रो काम चाहिँ एउटा बोतल पानी बोकेर आऊ अनि त्यो बोतल पानी यसो क्रस गरेर या पानी खाऊ whatever types. I was like bro cut this bullshit, like you know don't tell him what to do. Number one, he will do it on his own terms. Like don't write the script for him, he writes his own script like. So then they were like forcing them to us to play along. Then I got a little pissed. I was like bro don't fucking do that man. If he gives you flour, don't take it. Like, you be you. I didn't tell Rabindra what to do. I just told him, be you. Don't forget who you are. Just be you. And he was him, like, stone cold, dead in the eye, like, looking at that guy. And that guy's giving flowers and stuff. And I was like, bro, we didn't come here to take flowers. We didn't come here to drink water. What the fuck do these people think? I think they're forgetting these guys are going to fight tomorrow. And one of them probably looked like he died. Not going to be us. That's for sure.
I think Rabindra Daiko nature pani I think is more of a doer than a talker.
Yeah, I mean, lately he's been a little talker because he has to as well, right? So express his feelings and stuff. But yeah, I think that's good because I do all the fucking talking for him anyway. So.
In terms of I think the sabbanda hard day I think for you guys was the weight cutting day. I suppose.
Hard भन्दा पनि
challenging
day त हैन, hard 10 hours 10 घण्टा भनौं न.
So explain the people त्यो situation मा के गर्छ and what's the why it's hard.
Weight cut भनेको चाहिँ अब it's a tradition throughout all combat sports. Freestyle wrestling, Olympics, boxing, any amateur, any combat sport मा let's say if तिम्रो height normal walking weight तिम्रो fittest तिमी छौ हैन without dehydrating or without dieting तिम्रो peak performance तिमी let's say तिम्रो height मा you are 70 kg roughly But a fighter will never fight at 70 kg most likely. They'll fight at least like 5 to 6 kgs down. Yeah. 5 to 6 भन्दा some people त झन् क्रस अलिकति बेसी नै 10 kg नै गर्छ. Ideally I'm just to make numbers wise 5 kg भनौँ न कम गर्छ. अन्त so Rabindra kom त्यही हो. He walks around like 69 like that. So he fought at 62. Yeah, so almost 7 kgs. घटाउनु पर्ने. Right? So that starts by भोलि weigh-in छ भने, let's say Friday weigh-in छ, Saturday fight छ भने, रविन्द्रले Wednesday, Tuesday देखि नै वाटर लोड गर्नु थाल्छ के. नुन घटाउँछ जिउभरि, सोडियम इन्टेक, क्रिएटिनहरु सब छोड्छ. वाटर लोड गर्छ 7-8 लिटर पानी. सो तिम्रो बडीलाई शक गर्नुपर्छ क्या फर्स्ट 1-2 दिन चाहिँ. 2 दिन. Let's say Tuesday र Wednesday तिम्रो बडी शक, ओभर हाइड्रेटेड. पिसाब फेर्नु त 10-12 चोटि दिनमा. अब 7-8 लिटर खान्छ. खाक्कै गर्नुपर्छ, राइट? एन्ड जस्ट क्लिन वाटर, नो लाइक नथिङ, नो इलेक्ट्रोलाइट, नथिङ, राइट? बडी सक हुन्छ. तिम्रो वेट बढ्छ क्या, तर त्यो सब पानी वेट हो क्या. तिमी 69 नै छौ तर म वेट गएर 72-73 हुनसक्छ, राइट? सो सक हुन्छ. देन बाई द टाइम यु ट्युजडे वेन्सडे थर्सडे आउँदा तिमीले लेट्स से हाफ खान्छ. त्यसपछि 4 लिटर दिनमा खायो त तिम्रो बडीले होल्ड गरिरहेछ, तर सोडियमै छैन जिउमा, नुनै छैन टु होल्ड द्याट इन द मसल, राइट? सो बाई द टाइम यु कम टु लेट्स से थर्सडे नाइट युआर इन द सना, तिम्रो जिउले एकैचोटि पानी फालिदिन्छ क्या. त्यो ओभर हाइड्रेटेड भयो नि त सकमा. तिम्रो जिउले आई डोन्ट निड दिस मच वाटर भनेर फालिदिन्छ. अन्त त्यो नफाल्नु पर्ने पानीहरू पनि सँगसँगै निस्किन्छ क्या एभ्री अर्गनबाट. सो द्याट वेट कट घट्छ. एन्ड लाइक बेसिकली फाइटर्स आर एट द डेथ्स डोर फर अ सर्टन आवर्स.
कति केजी घटिन्छ होला? कति दिनमा कति केजी घटिन्छ होला?
रविन्द्रले 4 दिनमा 7 kg भनौँ न.
That's a lot.
And you put it back again, and then you use that ekachori. You don't eat, you drink electrolytes, bistari. Over 24 hours, you are back to wherever you started cutting from.
Yeah.
More or less 90% you'll be back.
So
worst चाहिँ तिम्रो दिमाग पनि dehydrated हुन्छ क्या. त्यो चाहिँ सबसे nasty हो combat sports मा चाहिँ. Sometimes you cut weight too much that your brain is not hydrated by tomorrow fight time. So when they take shots, they get knocked out easily, or they die and shit like that. In boxing, basically, they repeated blows on the head. There's no water to like blood clot, then all the complications. So weight cut is fucking dangerous, especially if you go into the fight underhydrated. You know what I'm saying? Because timro body la ideally. मैले जति रिड गरेछु, it takes at least 40 hours to fully hydrate back. So then the fight normally happens in like 24 hours to 30 hours. So you're still not fully hydrated. You're only 90% hydrated. भनौँ न. त्यसमा IV लगाउने हो कि के गर्ने हो, त्यो आफ्नो आफ्नो रुल्सहरू छ हैन, स्ट्र्याटेजीहरू छ. रविन्द्र जी just orally does it.
Cause मैले के देखेको थिएँ भने फाइटर्सहरूले त्यो ब्याग अफ आइस राखेर त्यसलाई पनि चपाउने.
त्यो त अब त्यसै मन भुलाउनु मात्रै हो खासमा.
त्यो ब्रेनलाई उ गर्न
भुलाउनु मात्रै हो, के नै हुँदैन. रविन्द्र चाहिँ यो पालि वाज वान अफ द इजियर वेट कट्स. ही वाज डिसिप्लिन ब्रो. तिम्रो वेट, तिम्रो रविन्द्रको 6 months ट्रेनिङ क्याम्प भयो यो फाइटको लागि. फर्स्ट 3 months was without knowing there was a fight. Next 3 months was with knowing okay there's a fight coming up. So 6 months he heavily trained, sacrificed everything, bro. Like 3 sessions a day for 6 months. Bro, that's insane. That's being a Nepali fan, you should be proud that त्यति hard work गरिरहेछ तिम्रो नेपाली फाइटरले. That's all you can ask and expect of him at this point, right? And he won't let you down. Rabindra is not a lock and roll fighter. Rabindra is not just like Bajangko fighter. He's Nepal's Rabindra and Yuki. Okay? Yuki, the other fellow out there in SOMA. And Yuki is very important for us in this picture right now. It's because of Yuki we have ended up in SOMA and got the opportunities we get right now, and the team we work with, the coaches, everything because of Yuki. 100%. I give him props. He's an insane fighter too. His fights are coming up soon too. So stay tuned. Yuki Angdambe and Rabindra Dhat ko tyo team हुन्छ नि double team छ क्या.
How different was China in comparison to one championship?
Very different, man. One championship ma चाहिँ अब it was not just MMA ni, it was Muay Thai, MMA in the same card mixed थियो क्या. So the crowd was also very different. Some people are more Muay Thai lovers, some people are MMA lovers. The purest form of fighting is MMA, bro. I don't care about this Muay Thai stuff and all. Whatever they say.
How good is the pay in these championships?
I mean, I can openly tell you right now, but Brave was much higher than one. Yeah, and with that contract, yeah. So obviously Robin's a prize fighter. Wherever the money is high, you go fight there.
So if a fighter wins, कतिको like, is it lifestyle easy हुन्छ or एउटा fighterले जसले जित्छ, how easy does it get?
I can't speak for others, but Rabindra Gota, there is no easy, bro. There's no celebration.
Easy in a sense, like हुन्छ नि आफ्नो family provide गर्ने in terms of now about if you win fights and then you go to championship, because I'm trying to also show people that हुन्छ नि fighting ma also there's a
no, bro, don't be a fighter more to directly भनिदिन्छु. I'm not gonna gaslight saying like fucking like be a fighter this that. Bro, especially if you come from a good family, your family has good businesses, a bunch of businesses around town. Stick to that, man. Don't come to fighting, I swear. It's not for faint-hearted. You'll end up getting like, yes to martial arts, don't get me wrong. Martial arts training and competitive fighting are two different things. I say 100% join the gym, train your ass off, do sparring, get hit back. Be confident with yourself, then you'll be like, you'll see the world from a different eye, right? But I'm talking about competitive fighting. If you're doing it for the right reasons, yes, please, my doors are always open. I'll guide you with everything I have. But if you're doing it for like some girl, you know, again, it's again, you want to impress some girl, or you know, I don't know, you have inflated sense of yourself. First, look into the mirror with clean eyes. Be critical about your skill set, your physical case. You've never played any sport, you're 25-year-old, 26-year-old, now you come, you want to be MMA fighter. Because you failed in everything else in life. I've had cases like that, like they message me like fucking I am the Messiah or some shit like that. Like I have all the answers. This fucker one night, like he messaged me like 12 at night saying that I failed everything in life. Like might be some substance user pani hola, like age 25, 26. I want to be like Rabindra. I'll train me, please. Give me your time. This, that. Like, bro, rati lamo. My mom is sick. This, that. My dad, we don't have a dad. Like, full sob story usko. I don't know how much of it was true. He went on, like, on a full rant. Bro, another fucker ranter, right? Went off, It's like, I have done some training before. Like, I'm like, okay. I'm trying to empathize with him. And he's not a spring chicken. He's like 26 and stuff with no experience of fighting, but little training. I said, okay, come to the gym tomorrow. I'll look at you. Let's see. You might have some attribute. Let's say like you might have done some labor work. You are strong, like innately strong. Then maybe you can. Teaching technique is not. It's not the hard part. Okay? Teaching heart, you cannot. I cannot. I just wanted to see if he has the heart. By the way he was typing and shit, I had to read like म केटीहरुको मेसेज पढ्दिन त्यस्तो यो भाइको चाहिँ इन्भेस्टेड भइसक्यो म ला उसको आमा बिमार छ यो त्यो I'm like bro भोलि अहिले कुरा कम्ती गर भोलि जिम आऊ थाहा पाइहाल्छ टाइप्स क्या. He came to the gym. Fucker came late. I said 4, he came 4:30. I'm like okay, first sign. If you were that desperate, I call you 4, you should have been there 3 or 2 p.m. waiting for me at the door. Because I would have done that. Right? So, he came, I said, okay, you got some experience? I said, you have gloves? No, gloves, nothing. I'm like, you want to be a fighter? He's like, okay, financial, blackmail, whatever. I asked Rahul to give them their gloves. I said, go spar with Prabal. And Prabal is a really nice guy. He'll not hurt you if you spar. I just want to see heart. I know he's going to get beaten up, but I just want to see heart. One kick from leg kick it by probably this fucker is turning his back and running around the cage. I'm like, cut this shit. I called him. I said, yesterday you're talking big game over text, saying you have heart. Give me one. This is your chance. Like, what are you doing? You're turning your back. First sight of pain, you are turning your back and covering up like a bitch. You're talking big game over text. Some people have inflated sense of what they can do. And the match never lie, He never lies. So he had no heart. Fucker probably failed in everything he tried before because he had no heart, no willpower, and he saw some fame Rabindra getting, but never understands the process it took Rabindra to get there, like how much hungry, sleepless nights he had to cry to sleep. Fuckers will never understand. We living in Kathmandu in our parents' homes will never understand. Will never fucking understand. So yeah, he is the fucking man. With or without me, like he is the fucking man. Even if he wouldn't have met me, he would have done the same shit with somebody else. It's my luck that I met Rabindra as a friend, as a teammate, as somebody who will whom I can vicariously live through. So Yuki and Rabindra could say double team. Damn,
Does it get easier to travel to different countries as you win more fights?
Yeah, the condition the pressure. This time the fight week pressure also, we were used to it. While I was used to be a little anxious, the energy. And this time I was more calm, but I cried in the morning of the fight night because I was that calm. I don't know, I just started tearing up. Fight bhako पनि छैन. Rabindra the side ko bed ma sutiरहेछ. म चाहिँ बिहान उठेर I tried to read a little bit, started listening to some music. Fucking I started bawling my eyes out, like के भइरहेछ यहाँ, like म shock के, like चाइना हेरेछ यहाँ, यसलाई चुट्टु आँटिसक्यो हामीले टाइप्स हुन्छ नि. म इमोसनल भयो. रविन्द्र कुल एज फक होइन, त्यो आफ्नै सुतिरहेछ. मलाई चाहिँ देखाउनु मन थिएन क्या. आवाज उता फर्किँदै लाइक स्याक सुक गर्दै बसिरहेको थिएँ. But like that was not coming out of fear, I was just like, I knew exactly we were supposed to be at that given point of time. To मलाई भित्र एउटा फोर्सले भनिरहेको थियो. And yeah, I believe in those kind of like moments of waves ma huncha. And it's about riding that wave at the right time, doing the right things at the right time, and not woulda coulda shoulda huncha ni. Ab nahi to kab khalke क्या त्यो, like अब भी आज ही खालके, like त्यस्तो mindset मा चाहिँ अब my goal is just to give him that affirmation, positive affirmation side. But Season bro is there again giving his own like taste like हुन्छ नि. And we have a good camaraderie अहिले तीनजना because we've traveled, we've seen wins, we've seen losses, we've seen like a lot of things together. So there is some kind of a bond and brotherhood that money can't buy, like at the end of the day.
So हाँस उठ्दो, like you केजमा माथि चढ्यो होइन, अनि त्यसपछि सिसन दाइ चाहिँ तल रहेछ नि, आइजे जाटा अरे के. म त्यस्तो हाँस उठेर आया यति हाँसेँ म. आया.
Did you catch the fights live or you saw it later?
Later.
It was more intense live, I think, because like, so the fights were there. Brave ko, the entire was China, like NWC was just Nepal versus India भइरहेछ नि अब. त्यो कार्ड पनि was China versus rest of the world खालके के. So there were fighters from Iran, Georgia, Tajikistan, Kazakhstan, Nepal, all these countries, right? And the first, Rabindra was second fight out of the 8 fights, right? And the Rabindra ko fight ko agadi चाहिँ Chinese versus Irani केटा थियो क्या. And the Irani guy lost, bro. Like Chinese guy beat him fair and square. And the entire auditorium, it was like St. Xavier's school को auditorium देखेछौ तिमीले? Like एउटा ठुलो प्ले गर्नुको लागि यस्तो मुभी हल जस्तो सिट्स हुन्छ त्यस्तोमा भयो थियो क्या स्टेजमा चाहिँ. तिमीले त्यो लास भेगसको स्पियर देखेछौ? के चाहिँ देखेछौ?
अब त्यो देखायो भने चाहिँ मेबी हुन्छ.
हैन, त्यो सिटिङ अरेन्जमेन्टको कुरा गर्नु खोजेको मैले खासमा. मुभी हल जस्तो थियो. सो स्टेजमा चाहिँ
UFC टाइप के हो?
UFC को त चारैतिर हुन्छ नि त अरिना. यो चाहिँ वान साइड मात्रै थियो क्या. मुभी हल एक साइडमा थियो. स्क्रिन चाहिँ जहाँ थियो त्यो स्टेजमा चाहिँ केज हालेको थियो कि. So every spectator was one side ma, all packed with Chinese people, right? They were singing their Chinese national anthem, this, that, like there's the Chinese, everyone's feeling Chinese because like this Chinese guy beat this Irani guy first fight day, like whoa, like whatever Ching Chong their thing was, right? They were singing. And then Rabindra ko fight on, everyone was confident. I can feel, bro, like people were saying Nepal is very Nebour, Chinese. Very close to that N word you shouldn't be fucking saying. You're from Nebour. I'm like, what do you call me? Types like, Nepal like Nebour, Chinese, the Mandarin ma.
Is it like a proper ook? Is it a slang?
उनीहरूको वर्डै हो अब निबोर ट्रान्सलेट गर्दा निबोर भनेर आउँछ
Okay.
सो निबोर भनेर अनाउन्स गरे रविन्द्र निबोर हैन I was like, what did you call Rabindra? Fucking. And then the room ko जुन चाहिँ त्यो energy हुन्छ नि, everyone was so high. And as soon as the fight started and whatever happened, like within 2 minutes, the energy was sucked out of that arena. I can feel it, right? Mainly because the cage mathi, it was just me, Rabindra first, like, and I look around, fucking Sisan Mams is still, because I mean, like, he felt, I know what he felt. He thought it was Rabindra and my moment, like, he should not just barge in and make it his. I appreciate you for fucking thinking that, but bro, we are in this together. आइज न जाडा म के बोकेर ल्याउँ चिक्ने तिमीलाई माथि खासमा त्यो भन्नु खोजेको मैले चाहिँ आइज न जाडा yeah, this is us, right? It's just three of us with Nepal, like this is our moment. Let's just get on the cage and yell our lungs out, make everyone know, remember the name Nepal, Nebour, Rabindra. So I think that was that. So he came and that was good. And I think usko त्यो एउटा vlog आएछ अहिले where he is that action camera लगाएछ के उसले, his latest Rabindra ko vlog. And त्यो view I'll never forget, like cage ma it's दामी खिचेछ उसले चाहिँ. And then we had to Rabindra went back to Bali the immediate next day, and I came to Nepal the very next day. So that was that. I'm like, now I'm tired of talking about that because we've already have our eyes set what's next. This is
past.
We'll talk about it now 10 years down the line when he retires. Maybe we'll look back, but we don't have time to celebrate. Now already gears are moving Manumna for his next fight. Now he's down in Bali helping his teammates prepare for their fights, being a good teammate, part of the SOMA fight club. Yuki right there again. I can't sing enough praises about Yuki, you know what I'm saying? What a guy he is. And it just fills my heart with pride for...
What was different about SOMA Club?
It's very like... You get what you seek. Like, obviously you have to earn respect. No one gives you respect just like that. And most of our Nepali fighters who go outside to train for a month or two and fucking come back like as if fucking they are Thai. Some fucking Muay Thai guys go to Thailand, learn a month or two like with some Thai guys and come back and all they know is Sawadi Khap. Like, Namaste Bandam Sawadi Khap Bans. Muzi chikne to Nepali ma bolna jatha khalke ke. You know, like culture appropriate गर्नु खोजिरहेको, like make some Thai tattoos and do some Muay Thai dance and now you're fucking Thai. Like, मलाई त्यो culture appropriate गरेको अलिक कुनै कस्तो लाग्छ क्या. It's their thing. Let's find our Nepal thing, you know. Let's find our thing. Let's not try and be like them. Let's not be them. Let's not try and be the white folk. Let's be us. Let's be us. The Nepalese motherfuckers, like, let's not try and appropriate someone else's culture and then we ask ourselves why people don't acknowledge us. Because we are copy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd rather be a low valued original than like a copy of a copy of a copy and like walk around like fucking I'm the fucking shit. You know, some people need to truly look into themselves also. So, SOMA Fight Club, man, say it's a very open system. First, you need to earn respect. So, going back to a Nepalese fighter, I'll tell you, some people do go there, but they don't earn respect. And how do you earn respect? By being a good teammate first. You don't go there and bang, bang, bang. First day, they are trying to prove a point. First, you need to take some. You need to be the nail first. They want to see you if you are a nail. Everyone can be a hammer. Can you be the nail? So Rabindra and I went to SOMA. We were the hammers here all the while. But now when we go there to a bigger team, people will test you a little bit with your skills. And if you're there, right there in their face, then respect earned. Okay. And it doesn't happen overday. It takes months, years, some cases, to earn some coaches' respect. So all that coaches in SOMA, they have all reached UFC level, ma. So they have seen the highest of highs, the lowest of lows, and when they make a judgment about a person's character and skill level, they know more than I do, right? So I have to agree, like whatever they say, because I've never experienced their highs. When they're teaching, I listen, because I know they're not gaslighting. There's some people in and around Kathmandu, they have never been to any fucking closest to like UFC ko yaw pani pugeko chaina. You know what I'm saying? But gaslight ma chai feri like सबलाई like चुतिया बनाउन खोजिरहेको type. So that helps me going to SOMA fight club, places like that where the best athletes fight, and just हामी एउटा सानो pond को मान्छे काठमाडौँ को यो भेगुता pond हुन्छ नि, like मलाई हाँस उठ्छ के खासमा भन्दाखेरि. We think damn big of ourselves, bro. Fuck, calm the fuck down. Like
fight SOMA club ma, when you are listening and sundakeri coaches haruko barema चाहिँ, what do you think you can learn, and or what did you learn in terms of while they were saying their stuff?
Yeah, obviously techniques wise आफ्नै ठाउँमा छ, but what I learned from them is be real. Don't gaslight anybody. If you cannot work with, that's why त्यो अघिको जुन फाइटरलाई I had to let go भन्छ नि, I kept it real with him. I didn't gaslight him saying like हुन्छ like यो एटिट्युडलाई पनि त हुन्छ fighter just to retain somebody in my team. I was real with him. I said I don't think this is gonna work for you. It's gonna work for us. You know what I'm saying? You're good in academics also, like go do your academics thing, because if you're fighting for the wrong fucking reasons. You know what I'm saying?
True.
So if you're doing it for the wrong reasons, I don't want to be part of that fucking journey. Because I've got other 14-year-olds who are coming up now, who are Nepalese blood, full-blooded Nepali. I don't have to fucking... My goal was never having to... It was always, I'll tell you, when you ask my goal, I'll tell you, is to produce another 20 Rabindras in the next 10 years. Right? That I don't have to hire coaches who are like not Nepalese. I don't have to hire fighters who are not Nepalese, zabardasti make them Nepalese, and just for the sake of it, to take my gym and my like gym ko name forward. Bro, I'm born and bred out of Nepal. Every single one. Yeah, I might hire a coach, Bairako coaches for now and then again, and they might live here too. But let's not forget, it's all about the fighters who are born in this land, in this land of Nepal. Ain't nobody calling themselves more Nepalese than Rabindra and I, bro. That is something personal now. You're almost declaring war, man. Because I would never go to their land and be like, I'm more British than you. I'm more fucking Indian than you. I know my place.
Hypocrite भन्न हामीले चाहिँ बोलिरहेको चाहिँ इङ्ग्लिस
होइन इङ्ग्लिस पनि त यहाँको ल्याङ्ग्वेज भयो छैन. अब इङ्ग्लिस नबोली कसरी अब यहाँको टुरिज्म चलाउँछौ? नेपाली बोलेर चलाउँछौ, नेवारी बोलेर त चलाउँदैन होला. ग्लोबल ल्याङ्ग्वेज भइसक्यो यो.
In terms of के भन्छ training here, and in terms of you going to Bali and any other places, which of do you think is better?
Bali, bro.
You know, in what ways?
The coaches, the training partners, the climate, the attitude of the gym, the goal of the gym. There's no toxic atmosphere whatsoever like most gyms. And the food, the economy, the nature. It's the island of the gods, man. It's so beautiful. So the best, the people, mainly the people who run the gym, the coaches, the owner, the coffee, like everything, the sun, the waves, like every damn thing. Thailand is too commercial, if you ask me. Very, very commercial.
Because I've known a lot of people go to Thailand to train.
I mean, it's outdated, brother. Like, you're just one of the numbers. You're just one of the statistic. No, unless you pay for a private lesson, that's very expensive. If you just go to a group class and stuff, no one's giving you private attention. They're just there to like hold you, make you sweat out, and like there's no one's breaking down the technique to the nuances.
Balima is there language gap?
Nah, everyone speaks English. Everyone speaks English. It's very close to Australia.
Yeah.
It's just like 3-4 hours away from Melbourne. So Aussies are the flock by the numbers. So it's very Aussie, Kiwi, त्यो dominated छ के culture locally.
Thailand मा कसो छ?
Thailand चाहिँ अलिक अझै युनिभर्सल छ त्यो, तर त्यहाँ पनि छ संसारभरिको बेसी आउँछ. थाइल्यान्ड म सक्दिनँ ब्रो आजकल. अति कम. बाली गएपछि मलाई बिर्सिसकेँ मैले थाइल्यान्ड. Before I used to sing praises about Thailand. Because Muay Thai is a good like sport. I love Muay Thai, watching Muay Thai, doing this, that. But like it's their culture. But MMA is a global culture. No one can claim MMA as such. People can claim Jiu-Jitsu, they can claim Sambo, they can claim Muay Thai, boxing. But MMA is where it all mixes. You know what I'm saying? So there's a better chance of you standing out in that sport. It's a relatively young sport, MMA, compared to Muay Thai, boxing and stuff. So, yeah, I mean, अहिले नेपालमा छ भन्दिनँ छैन अरू फाइटरहरू नै अहिले एटलिस्ट प्रो जानु सक्ने नेक्स्ट
MMA मा
मुay थाईमा त छैन को छ प्रो फाइटर कोही खेले छैन प्रो मलाई त देखेको छैन अब त्यहाँ गएर ट्रेनिङ सेनिङ गरेर अलिक ट्याटु स्याटु बनाएर फर्किने हो भने चाहिँ अर्कै अब त्यो इन्स्टाग्रामको लागि चाहिँ तिमी फाइटर हो बुझ्यौ त्यो एक दुईवटा त्यहाँ लोली म्याच गरेको प्रमोसनहरुमा खेलेर अब जितेर अब त्यही नेपाल भन्दै आयो भने लाइक त्यो आफ्नै ठाउँमा छ तर to fight in the highest levels of Muay Thai, I don't think any Nepali has done it so far. Like one championship, यस्तोहरुमा Muay Thai मा चाहिँ.
In terms of competing in MMA, does one principle help more than other? त्यस्तो छ MMA मा
छैन अब तिम्रो स्टाइल के हो नम्बर 1 what do you gravitate towards भन्ने हुन्छ के यो तिम्रो पर्सनालिटी मेन कुरा. If you like stand and bang a little more, if you like to grapple a little more, if you like to mix both, like if you're kick heavy, if you're punch heavy, if you're takedown, like there's so many things. It's not one dimensional. I cannot answer that question. It's the like you can finish the fight in so many fucking ways. Punch, kick, flying knee, elbow, akha phutyo, you know what I'm saying? Like there's so many ways. Calf kicks, leg kicks, liver kick, liver punch, submission, triangle, kicks, कति चाहिँ सिक्ने खालके हुन्छ क्या. Rather than मलाई चाहिँ के भन्छ everyone should learn wrestling first. Jiu-Jitsu and wrestling first as a base. Then build up your striking on top of that. Okay? Yeah. मलाई चाहिँ best चाहिँ त्यस्तो लाग्छ. First as a kid start with Jiu-Jitsu and wrestling. Then do some Muay Thai boxing on the side ma. But focus mainly on grappling first. Once your body as a kid is super understands innately त्यो हुन्छ नि automatically grappling exchanges हरु then त्यो layer माथि चाहिँ त्यो हान्ने हो के भन्छ striking. So अब basketball terms मै कुरा गर्ने हो भने first you need to know how to handle the ball, run around the court, look at spaces, run to space, screen. Shooting त अलिक पछि सिकौं न पहिला बेसिक्स सिकौं न ब्रो पहिला डबल बाउन्स के हो ट्राभलिङ त्यो सिकौं त्यो बेसिक कभर भएपछि देन ओके गेट अ शूटिङ कोच देन लाइक ट्युन अप म त्यस्तो इफ आई वाज अ बास्केटबल कोच आई वुड go that way. I wouldn't learn to shoot first then start to dribble हुन्छ नि. I think that's wrong भन्दा पनि हुन्छ होला but I think the base foundations are your footwork, how to pivot, how like you know what I'm saying, which way to slide, all that stuff. There's so many things you gotta learn, right? So for me, like those are grappling. Shooting is just your striking. Like later you gotta sharpen it with a proper personal coach.
In terms of you going to other countries, because Dagestan is very famous for wrestling, would you want to go there and train?
Yeah, bro, if you go to Dagestan, but you'll never get American visa then again.
ए हो
रसिया यस्तो पाकिस्तानहरूको भिसामा तिमी घुम्न गयो भने तिमीलाई युएसले दिँदैन पछि भिसा. सो गयो हुन्छ दागिस्तान मजाले, तर अब अलिक गाह्रो हुन्छ तिमीलाई. नेपालको भिजा दागिस्तान पहिला गयो होइन, त्यहाँदेखि युएस भिजा युएस अप्लाई गर्दा चाहिँ तिमीलाई 2-3 चोटि क्रस चेक गर्छ किन दागिस्तान गइस्, अफिलिएसन के हो. पाकिस्तान जाऊ त, पाकिस्तान गएर युएसको भिजा अप्लाई गर न जाऊ, त्यस्तै हो.
It's harder.
It's hard. It's like hotspots of terrorism भन्दा खासमा इस्लामिक टेररिजम अब भन्नु नहुने हो तर हो. सो अब त्यसले गर्दा अलिक गाह्रो हुन्छ. सो दागिस्तान यहीँ ल्याउनु खोज्दैछु म. किन दागिस्तान जाने? 2 years lock and roll and forget, bro. Like 2-3 years send 2-3 years lock and roll and forget, bro. Like डान्स सर्ट सिक्ने हो भने आए हुन्छ. सबको आफ्नो आफ्नो हो. त्यही अब या अफ कोर्स जानु. तर हाम्रो पासपोर्ट कस्तो विक छ तिमीलाई थाहा छ त. स्टफ अफ ड्रिम्स हो क्या यो. जानु पैसा लाग्छ, खर्च लाग्छ. लाइक देयर इज नो स्टेट फन्ड्स कमिङ इन. सो अहिले चाहिँ सोमाले चाहिँ लाइक दे हेभ टेकन अस इन्टु देयर ट्राइब. सो वी डोन्ट वान्ट टु जम्प ट्राइब्स टु मच अल्सो. वी लिभ एन्ड इट्स अ भेरी ट्राइबल स्पट बिहाइन्ड द सिन. केजमा पो 1-on-1, बट बिहाइन्ड द सपोर्ट सिस्टम हेज टु बी भेरी ट्राइबल. यु हेभ टु बी पार्ट अफ अ ट्राइब. They have to accept you. तिम्रो एक्सेप्टेन्समै जान्छ कति. Some people fail, some people quit, but once you are accepted, now that's where you are one of them. You are part of the pack, right? Then the pack, the strength of the wolf is in the pack. The strength of the pack is in the wolf. You know what I'm saying? There's some saying like that, right? So Soma Fight Club man say we are part of the pack right now. Like we have earned some kind of respect. I don't know. And respect, like I said previously, is my currency. I deal in respect right now, like not in money. You give me respect, you get back respect. For me, that is my currency.
True.
So yeah. So what's your plan, bro? Like, what have you been doing lately? College gaks hai na?
Yeah, I've been trying to clear out college, honestly. And अब 2 महिना जति there are a lot of deadlines and exams. I've been trying to flush that out and then maybe again do what I do, podcasting, and this was more in.
How's your academics? Is it suffering or do you see?
I mean, त्यस्तो suffering त छैन, but depends on which subject. But तीनटा छ. Not struggling, तर त्यस्तो struggling त छैन. तर I have to get my ass off to pass भनौँ न. तर it's not struggling. It's just I have to focus a bit more भन्ने हिसाबमा. त्यस्तो struggle चाहिँ छैन भनौँ. Because struggle गरेर छु भनेर सोच्यो भने struggle नै त्यो you get into that rut race again.
Yeah, makes sense, bro. That happened with mathematics, man. It's like I'll never be good in mathematics. I never became either. Like,
yeah,
त्यो pigeonhole मा छिरिसकेको थिएँ क्या.
म पनि छिरिसक्यो.
So I was like, if you say you're never gonna do it, you'll never fucking do it, bro. Like, you'd rather be like, okay, I can do it, than rather fail later, than start on a wrong foot and note like that, saying I cannot do it.
Do it, man. See, सक्दैन रहेछ.
Yeah. So yeah, Timno, again, I just want to address it quickly. I don't have beef with nobody. Let this be out there. Let's just be clear to all your viewers and stuff. Like, I don't have beef for anybody. I have all the respect to every gym. सबको आफ्नो आफ्नो तरिका हुन्छ. You don't have to be in the same page also. It would be better if you were on the same page. Things move faster and in a more faster pace. But at the same time, I'm not gonna change my principles just for the sake of some, I don't know. Like,
True.
So I have my own principles. And values I stick to, and I try and run NWC, lock and roll, everything along those values. And these values have come over time in my experience in life and what my school, what my parents have taught me, you know. So to tell what it is. So I have no beef, none, bro. Like, all the respect to everyone, and I hope things don't get awkward and stuff, you know. Like,
True.
I like to, like, I'm pretty vocal, I'll be honest. Sometimes when people ask me, like, if I've sometimes been handed some disrespect, I'll never forget it. I might forgive you, but I will not forget. So, yeah.
And also, मेरो partमा पनि, in terms of for your viewers, I'm not trying to create beef or anything. It's just I have utmost respect for you and the NWC.
Yeah, bro, you don't have to tell me, man. I know how much, like, from day one, we have been, like, trying to simultaneously grow our own stuff. I have all the respect for you, man. Like, you know, everything you do. I don't have to say that out loud, but I hope you feel it the way I
100%.
interact with you. So, yeah, that's it. And I just have a few things I want to tell you. Like, I thought I'll tell you today.
Sure,
like, not that I'm fucking like Sadhguru or some shit like that, you know, even though I might be wearing his fucking hood. I just want to tell you that if I was a 21-year-old me, like, what would I say? I would be like, just be yourself, bro. Like, just do things regardless of your parents ले पनि support गरोस् नगरोस् हैन गर्लफ्रेन्ड ले गरोस् नगरोस् हैन आफ्नै ठाउँमा छ हो तर अब just believe, have that unwavering belief, like, fucking I'm gonna pull this
shit
out
off.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but what your thing is, right? I'm sure not just podcasts, you have other things in life behind the camera that you like to do and you want to excel in. I'm talking more about those lines, like, just grind it out, bro. Like, you will have there'll be days where you're like, why am I doing this? What the fuck am I doing? Like, and I had plenty of those. Like, sometimes my own family was being a fucking hurdle in what I'm trying to do. Imagine, my own immediate family. They're like, what are you doing? This, that, like, what are you're not gonna, you're gonna survive this, that, like, you studied this, you did MBA, this, that, like, went on, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, trust me, like, just trust me. Sometimes I was just begging for trust. I never asked for any monetary support, nothing. They gave me the education I needed. That was more than enough. I never asked for, like, anything to help me start something, like. So I knew that my parents are very, like, Nepali middle class family, you know. My parents don't own fucking businesses like that I can mooch off, you know. So I was never dependent on my family. Now I can, like, proudly walk around. I can go to my house and be like, I can proudly, like, look my parents in the eye and be like, yo, you guys were wrong. You know what I'm saying? And they accept it now. They're, like, kind of apologetic as well. Like, we doubted you. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, you doubted. Like, but if they didn't have doubted me in the first place, then maybe I didn't have that fire anyway. I'm saying I might have had the fire, but that parents doubting you is another level. It's either the ex doubting you or their fucking parents doubting you. Trust me, bro. No more. There's no issues that surface. So in my case, I think it was both. I'm kidding. Yeah.
For me as well. पहिला जब podcast guys, first podcast, I think I lacked confidence in terms of what
Bro, you had a pen and paper like and a clipboard. I'm like, this motherfucker, like, what is he doing, bro? Like,
yeah. I was very ali issue, but as more podcast, as more talking, I got a bit more confident of what I speak, how I speak it. I think more of तपाईँले भने जस्तै where I also have where my parents are doubting me in terms of के गरिरहेछस् हैन त युएनमा जागिर खा types हुन्छ नि. But I think I'm also in this phase of where I am trying to हुन्छ नि prove myself. As you said, there'll be days where I want to quit so bad because the financials
So you want to prove yourself to others or just prove you yourself? You know those are two different things. Again, you know what I'm saying? Like the Japanese say, there are two masks you wear. One for the world and one when you open at night. Like just you when lying down, right? So what has more value for you? The face that people see or the face that you really are at night when you're alone in your room, just lying down, right before you go to sleep, you have that mind, right, that works. That's the fucking real you, right? Not this one right now sitting. Right now you're just posing as a podcaster. Let's be honest. And I'm here just posing as some fucker, like. But the real me, the अब घर गएर थाहा निस्किन्छ नि त.
True.
So what is more value to you भन्ने कुरा हुन्छ क्या.
For me, it's trying to do what I say to myself first, and second, as you said, for proving my parents that yes, what I'm trying to do is going to be successful, and I am going to reach to a point on this, which is the vision that I have is of my own khalko.
Yeah.
Two
Can I say something again?
Yeah.
Like I just wanna like my साथी brother भनेको खासमा, it's none of my place, but I don't know, at least social media persona or whatever it is, you gotta be very careful of what you portray to the world also. I'm not saying the face you don't portray to the world is not it is super important too, both faces. Right? Initially, like, who are your role models भन्ने कुरा is very important, okay, bro. Like, who do you see will be like, okay, this guy XYZ is my role model. Why is he or she your role model? Just because fucking they're popping some bottles in some clubs because they can sing a few songs. You know what I'm saying? Partying every day. You know what I'm trying to get at, bro. I don't want to take names, but who are your role models for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? Some club owners, like, and do some, like, you wanna hang with some rappers who will fade away in another 6 months. For the brief moment, get some clout from them. Is that who you really are? Ask yourself that question. Sometimes I saw you like just trying to be part of the crowd. I swear. And I'm like, what is this fucker doing, bro? He's a man in himself, in yourself. You were trying to hang out, be accepted by a group of people who half of the time I think their nose is in fucking the wrong places. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you're a young guy, very impressionable. Like, you're a very impressionable age right now. Who is your role model? Who you think is successful? Just because they wear a Rolex, they're not successful. Just thinking we got some branded shoes. You know what I'm saying? Just they talk a little bit about money here and there. They're faking it, bro. Be smart, man. Be smart. Learn to distinguish what's real. What are the real things? Relationships, your academics, your studies. Not for fucking some people who just talk money and like try to flex. The flex culture, man. I came with the purpose to tell you this on camera, bro. So I'd seen some of your things in the last 1 year or something. You were with some few people, and I was like, brother, like, come on, man. Like, you're better than that, man. You know what I'm saying? And just your aura doesn't match. It just, I was there too. I was like you too, bro. Like, when I was your age, 2021, I wanted to be accepted by a group. People who seems cool, you know. Like, who are like, half the time they're just fucking lying and gaslighting, you know. I used to get taken back. Oh, fuck, I want to be like that guy. Like, I want to, like, wear shoes like that guy. I want to talk like that guy. I want to ride bikes, cars like that guy or girl. But then I realized, like, oh, fuck, I'm trying to be someone else. I need to live within my means right now. Like, I'm trying to be someone else. Like, त्यति सेन्स मेरो थियो कि बच्चादेखि नै. बच्चा भन्दा के हो 19-20 देखि. So I'm like, okay, fuck, I'll be me. Like, I'd rather be an original me than a fake you. So yeah, please keep that in mind. Like, I don't want to give you too much bhasan also, but that I think is very important, bro. I don't think anyone will tell you to. I'm being your friend and telling you. I wish somebody told me that when I was your age. Just be you, man. Like, you don't have to impress the world. You don't have to make the whole world happy. It's impossible. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking impossible. You just need 4 or 5 people in your life who really want the best for you and will tell you truly what it is भनेर के. यो गर्दा हैन त्यहाँ जुम हावा जस्तै यहाँ ब्लोइङ विथ द विन्ड हुन्छ नि त्यो लिफ क्या फकिङ यहाँ हावा फुकेर त्यहाँ पनि गयो यहाँ पनि यो पार्टीमा पनि गएको छ त्यो पार्टीमा पनि गएको छ आफ्नो स्ट्यान्डर्ड राख्यो अलिकति त्यही ठमेल त्यही भिभीमा 10 एभ्री डे देख्दा त चिक्ने यो यहीँ छ ठ्या भन्ने हुन्छ some days just stay home bro relax you don't have to go to every fucking party you don't have to be friends with everybody shake hands with everybody have your fucking thing going on I'm not saying it be hard to get and have an attitude but just the right balance brother
I think मेरो लागि चाहिँ I think because what I try to do is take a lot of stuff from people.
That's bullshit, bro. You don't need stuff, man. Just the right stuff will find you, okay, bro. You don't need to go finding the. I think the Alchemist भन्ने पढेछ हैन. Alchemist मा के भन्नेछ Paulo Coelho. You don't need to go finding shit. The shit is there right in your backyard, ne. Open your fucking eyes a little more. You think the grass is greener always to your side, man. Okay, what take from what? Who? What? Just listen, do your academics. Make sure you're a good son at home. You know, you have the right friends. No one's like tempting you into some substances. You know, if someone's forcing you to do some shit you don't like and they call themselves a friend, they're not a friend, bro. They're just using you. What are you gonna take from them? So just keep your eyes really open, not just for the sake of it. No, that's just a man-to-man advice. I'm giving a 10-year ago self मेरो लागि मात्रै हो. म चाहिँ त्यो भन्थे आफूलाई अब it's for you to. मैले त्यस्तो पर्सनली तिमीले गर्छौ भनेको हैन. मैले I'm just saying यो जस्तो चाहिँ केयरफुल हुनु टाइप्स के. Then long term you will have more respect of people because you made your own decision. Short term yeah, they might be like, oh, this guy is a buzzkill or he's a pussy, this, that. People will say, it's alright, man. Doesn't make you one. You know? So, अब यो पनि मैले तिमीलाई मनबाट भनेको. About how you gonna take it, that's on you again. Like, I'm not here saying you done anything wrong. But just be aware. I have the best wishes for you, man, as a friend. Alright, man. I guess. Anything else, brother?
Or nothing much.
I just want to say thanks, man, to you, your guys, your team, for constantly having me and my bullshit up in here.
Sure. We were excited again. We're doing this.
Alright, Guff of past episode है यो चाहिँ खासमा and SJK podcast. कति नम्बर हो हामीलाई थाहा छैन यार हाम्रो 190s मा पुगेछ. So yeah, this one's before NWC. Thanks for tuning in and hope to see you guys. Hey, yeah, can I make a few announcements?
Yeah, please. म त्यही भन्ला थिए.
So NWC को चाहिँ we at NWC we have made a few calls and we have started this Nepal Warriors initiative भन्ने एउटा periodic foundation खालके where after every event and every event पछि जुन चाहिँ टिकेटिङहरुबाट आउँछ pay-per-view बाट आउँछ merch sales बाट आउँछ that our viewers, our supporters indulge them into, we like a significant amount like we have committed to a few foundations outside, charitable foundations that look after kids. I don't want to sound too like fucking holy types, but it's a small side adventure. I think as human beings, as responsible human beings, we not just help fighters, but the real fighters. I know it sounds corny as fuck, but help people who are helping people. Right? So this is our small thing, and trust me, I'm taking this very seriously. I'm going out of my way to make sure it's as important to me as the fights. Like to be part of this, and help monetarily and physically if they need any volunteering, monitor something like food, medicine for dogs and animals and people, So right now we are working with this lady Shri Animal Rescue Center.
Yeah, I watched it now.
Yeah, you guys can directly contact her and help her. Trust me, if there's any lady who needs some help with her initiative, it's her, man. Like, I don't even want to talk about it too much, but she does God's work You can look into Shree's Animal Rescue. Or Shri Janat Thakuri, I think her name is. So her and there's another foundation will be working after NWC ko sabai books clear bhayeपछि. So yeah, I just want to say thank you. It would not have been possible without people who are interested in quality of our work, our product of MMA, and NWC, Guff Pass. I'm a viewership money also. We have everything goes to charity. We don't do it for the money. The fighters get paid, they get bonus, and as long as our ship is floating, we'll try and rise other ships as well. So yeah, that's all for now for NWC, and I hope people tune in more with the viewership, with tickets and everything is going to be transparent. So people can know who is being helped, this, that, whatever. It's not like I'm not trying to get like tear jerking fucking views, you know what I'm saying, but somebody's gotta fucking do it. So it's us, NWC, and yeah.
कति महिनामा भइरहेछ, like what's the gap?
3 महिनामा 4 महिनामा. So वर्षमा एटलिस्ट 4वटा गराउने हाम्रो टार्गेट हो for now.
At least I think we should do SS before NWC. I think it's fun.
It's fun. You like it?
Yeah, very much.
Good man. Alright, man. You and your team, I got your tickets for NWC.
Sure.
I got me. Just text me before thing. I'll make sure my team gets to you. Alright.
Sure.
Alright, guys.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
तिमीहरुको टिकटको च्यारिटीको पैसा मै दिन्छु. Alright, thank you guys. Thank you all for support, man. Cheers. Good night. Woo! How was it? Bro, यहाँ डल्चीको बाना चस्मा लगाएपछि त भइहाल्छ नि. Bro, यो चाहिँ फेरि अझै डल्चीको बाना हो नि, फेरि जाठा त्यो महाबौद्धको होइन नि.